What's up, y'all? Welcome. I'm Mel, and this is It's Mel Baby. I'm about to do this live, but it won't be long because it's one. Let's say 1:15. I mean 11:50, 12:15 in the AM, and I'm tired. But I will do this live. So boy, I've had a hell of a fucking day. Bastard. So I've I got up early this morning. I went down to the doctor's office. I didn't see the doctor though. I went to go bring my paperwork in because, like I told y'all yesterday, give me that cup that's already on the table. I I went to go bring my paperwork down there so I could get my insurance because them motherfuckers was trying to charge me $100 for some antibiotics, which when I saw what the antibiotics was, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of had to cry. It's been a while, man. And what up, Miss Boosie? Well, Keisha ain't made it to my presence yet, and so I went on down there because I can't afford no $100 for no one script. Let's see if it worked today. But how y'all doing? Nope, it don't work. I don't know how I broke it. This shit work on my nerves. You spend all this money on a fucking phone, well, a case, and the motherfucker break on you and shit. Dumb fucks. Oops. Motherfuckers say animals and whatever stupid. You've never been around an animal. Cause yo, what up, B? Soon as I came in here and this fish saw me, it looked at me. Then it realized I wasn't really paying it no fucking attention. Do you know this motherfucker started swimming and shit all around the fucking uh to stir up the trash and shit in the water so it could get my attention. And yo, since I done fed it, the bitch ain't doing none of that. She's swimming and whatnot, but she ain't kicking up the dirt. What up, Gloria? How you doing? Oh wow. Well, I'm glad you out the hospital. You feeling good? You had a lot of work done to you, but I'm about to piss her off because I need to do shit. What up, Chatterboo? Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Gloria. because she don't like me to change her water. And I don't know if y'all can see that, but I guess y'all can't. That's all the trash she done accumulated. And I do this maybe every other week or so. Because I ain't never seen a pool, but some of that got to be shit. You know, I ain't never seen no shit drip. You know, like with a goldfish, you can see the shit on the goldfish. Don't come over that bitch. And she don't like me to change this. In a minute, she gonna start hitting my damn tubing. But this is how I change it. I use this eyedropper, if you won't call it that, and I just suck the trash out on the surface. And I don't take too much of her water. That's why I use this little eyedropper. And once I finish cleaning it, I fill the water back up. There she go. And this motherfucker is a beast. She about to start hitting it. Bitch, this ain't nothing to eat. You know that already. Oh, there she go. Miss Boosie. I used to put mama fish in a big bowl and clear the tank. The fish was named Pearl after her. What kind of fish she had? What up, Deborah? How you doing? I was telling Keisha I wanted a few of these, but if I get the tank that I want, that you can hold 3 of them in, if that tank so happens to, if the divider so happen to split, you in trouble, because they're going to kill each other. And this motherfucker is real aggressive. Um, she in here, they're talking about the females ain't as aggressive as the male. Well, they don't know this motherfucker. Because this motherfucker here is aggressive as fuck. Stop, bitch. Fuck, I think she'll give a male a run for his money. Right. Yeah, it has grown. Well, she had a little goldfish. Fuck no, you give goldfish room. Like out that little bowl or whatever is in, you're gonna be like, maybe we need to just go ahead on and fry this bastard up. Cause they get big like a motherfucker. It's alright. I was Lonzo was like he wanted twists in his head. And I started to do it, but he gonna mention that shit when his mama on her way. And like I told him, she don't want you to have no twist, so she ain't gonna wait. Then I gotta do so much to himself. Lonzo hair is real nappy. When I say real nappy, it they just go get it cut. Yeah, you gonna run from that, huh, bitch? And wow, I should have used the clear cut, so I could have showed y'all all this trash in this fucking cup. Yeah, I knew. I need my daughter to stop being other children people mama and shit, so she could come do my hair. Oh wow, this little container's so dirty. I need to just stop bullshitting and set up a fish tank. Cause this little heifer so nasty, she needs filtration. I'ma really be doing this shit every week. So what y'all been up to? Y'all been playing with that summer heat? Y'all staying inside? Cause it's hot as fuck out there. But that heat don't bother me long as I'm like outside. But when I get in an enclosed area, what up, do? That heat, look, me and Keisha was sitting outside, and Keisha was amazed that I wasn't sweating. And when we got on the bus, it was hot as fuck. Where you going? Whataburger for what? Uh. What up, Nika?
Yeah. Call me if you want something.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Fuck no. Since I know the donation truck coming on Monday, what I'm doing, and see y'all, I ain't even really take too much water out her container. Since I know our donation truck coming Monday, I'm trying to get more shit together to get the fuck out my house. Because yo, I have a lot of clothes. And I don't wear that shit. Might as well let somebody else enjoy it. I know they're gonna fucking sell it or whatever, but what they sell it to fund their foundation. So I don't mind them selling it to fund my foundation. You're gonna hit Walmart in the morning. I I went to Kroger today and I only looked at the front of the egg. I should have really looked because the clothes detergent I use, they're selling it buy one get one free. So I'm going to get one of them. But other than that, I'm not trying to hoard and throw that away. Don't throw my blow pops away, my freezer things away. But
Be careful with things.
but I'm going in the morning with Keisha and them. I don't know what the fuck they really going to do, but we going by Five Below. I'm gonna have to control my fucking self.
Sure.
Cause they say Five Below, but very few of their items are below $5. Shit, they got some items that's $20. I need me a Keisha gonna be mad because you could throw that away. Unless you need it. No, don't throw that away. When the expiration date that? I know who could use that. What's the expiration on it?
Hold on.
If it ain't expired, don't throw it away. It's on the side.
March 25th.
For this year?
No, March 2025.
Okay, I know who could use that. Yeah, I got to control myself. I go up in Five Below. They got puzzles. They got a fucking book section. Let me see that. They got I don't know what the fuck they charge. They got a pet section. Why would you throw away a nebulizer?
I'm just showing you.
There's two of them.
Two of them, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was just about to go buy some of that shit. I go to fucking Five Below. I end up walking out there paying $50 and shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit this time. I'm only getting a few things. A few. Damn, I'm hungry. That's another reason I need to just go back to fucking sleep. I ate earlier today. And give me one out of my freezer. Give me a green. And but when I go in Five Below, then they be having them little remote control cars or remote control whatever. And I really should stop spending my money on that shit because
Right, you can't help yourself.
Right, Miss Booster, I do get crazy in the store like I'm rich. And that's clean as I'm gonna get that shit. Now it's time for me to add the fresh water. Yeah. Give me a bottle of water. He should be looking at me crazy when I use bottled water for my animals. But you know, my very first pit bull I had, we was living in a hotel. And that's the only water I ever gave her. Bottled water. And that dog, even when she got older, all I gave her was bottled water.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here, open this. They got that flat top on there.
That pain made me do it.
I talked to my doctor the other day because I had to send that old heifer a letter. Well, not a letter. Well, yeah, a letter. Because, she got up under that current. It was a damn fool. I had to send her a letter because I went to urgent care last week or the week before or whatever. And they wanted me to do something. And I had to explain to her. They wanted me to do the procedure, which I had no problem doing the procedure, But I know they're gonna call the people from urgent care to do the procedure, and them people leave out there at 4 o'clock. They don't give two fucks. Here, I showed up for an appointment that was set for 3:45. Yo, them motherfuckers was like, "Oh well, you're the only one here. Put your shirt on. Let's go do this procedure." And I was out there before 4 o'clock. They don't play around in that department with fucking being there. And so I was like, y'all think y'all fucking slick. If I stay around for this shit, y'all gonna admit me, and then they gonna have to do it in the morning. That dog don't hunt for me.
She hungry.
I just fed her. She ain't hungry. She
Yeah,
just
she
fucking.
fed.
Look, she drinking. She getting L. That's what they do when they be at the top.
You come out the water to get up.
Yeah, they're not like regular fish. They get their air from the air.
How the
They
fuck
get
they
their
sleeping in
oxygen
water
from
so
the
long?
air. Because they get their oxygen from the air. When they come up, they suck in air. She just a nasty motherfucker. She like all that trash in her water. Keisha and Lonzo fucking sitting up there fussing about the fish. And I'm like, Keisha, you can fall for that shit all you want. Alonzo was with us when we brought that hoe.
I had forgot.
And he was like, yep, sure was. I just took her price tag off the container. I know they didn't mean for this to be a long-term home for this motherfucker, but
She like it.
yeah, she done ruined everything. I know I showed y'all, but that motherfucker done ruined everything. That motherfucker right up there in my hand, like, what you holding me for? I want to get in a better environment. I might do that tomorrow. I got to get that old fish tank and put it out on the curb. Well, not on the curb, but in the donation shit. I'm going to put all that shit that was in there. The filter, the rocks. Yeah, she big. Because when I got her, she was like that. Now she's something like that. And her thickness, she thick like that. That motherfucker done grown. And Nemo over here with his retarded ass.
Nemo. You call that
They
dog
asked
Nemo
me,
everything.
yeah, I call him whatever. But he know who I be talking to. Because he be doing the fucking most. Wow, that is fucking mean. I need to start saving these because I done threw away 2 of these already. Just cleaning her fucking dirty ass water out. And I was looking up on Temu and a pack of 20 is like $2. Yeah, it's not nothing but 10 cents each, but you know, Temu send you your shit when they want to.
Right.
Oh wow, look at all that shit in there. I don't know if that's shit or food. Cause every time I feed her, that heifer up there at the top, I don't ever see nothing fall down every night. Oh my God, bitch. Look at the fish. She done moved, but she was down there by my popsicle. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh,
I need another Converse.
you need another car and purse.
Yeah.
I'm going to Five Below tomorrow.
Yep.
I got the.
I wish we were going to.
But that's the best Five Below in Dallas that I've seen.
That's not what I'm saying. I wish we was going to around Turk Shack.
No, I'm gonna spend even more money if I go over there. Cause they even got the Dollar Tree with the freezer case over there.
Yeah.
At least where we going, the Dollar Tree don't have the freezer case, so I ain't gonna be in there. Oh well, give me them pot stickers and give me them fucking Lunchables and.
You gonna do my haul if I get one?
Oh Lord. Sure, why
I
not?
told you I need you right now, shit. But
Keisha got me
I'm
doing
buying
her
her.
videos and shit.
look at my current person.
Lord, I'm hungry.
I can barely close it.
Let me see it.
No. No.
I just won't see it.
For what? See,
I
look.
just won't. Okay, give it here. Let me see it.
They don't take my change.
Why would I do that?
Cause I know
Oh,
you.
damn.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, this bitch is heavy. And this motherfucker carry that in her purse all the
Yeah.
time.
And look, see, it's lightweight now.
Ooh.
Even with the quality now, it's lightweight now.
I don't know why you gave me these coins.
You don't need to count it.
I'm not counting it. I'm just looking through it. And
I put like maybe 20 pennies in there for the measure.
I've been watching Netflix. And I've been watching this show, The Wrong Side of the Tracks. I finally finished season 1. And I'm halfway through season 2. And boy, Keisha be looking at me crazy. But yo, them fucking Spanish and them Mexican shows,
Yeah, he be
them
on it.
bitches be off the chain. They
He
be,
really do.
I be like, wow. And this show, where I'm at in this show, I don't know if it's all gonna unball or if they're gonna try to save it to get a 3rd season going. But wow, yo. Wow. That's all I'm gonna see.
He's really good.
And they got this show that I've been waiting to come out. It come out on the 17th. So,
Yeah, let me count it.
oh, that's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
You knock somebody in their head with that, they gonna get a concussion. And they got this
I
show.
think if I take the pennies out, it'll be okay.
Probably so.
Okay, this is probably about 30 pennies now. So
Man. You ain't hungry?
yes, but I refuse. I told you my stomach is playing like I triple dog dare you.
I'm hungry like a motherfucker.
She's the Lord, she taking that medicine ain't do nothing for her. Baby.
Ozempic.
Yeah, she said it didn't mess with her. Baby, everybody different because it's messing with me.
More power to you, bro. I stopped taking all my medicine once my stomach got fucked. And they talking about, ain't none of that supposed to do anything to you.
Bullshit.
But it's doing something. Maybe not by themselves, but together they working as a team to fuck me off. And so I even do Five Below. I got an order for online. I never did it, but I got an order. And they better than Dollar Tree. Because with Dollar Tree, if you order online, you got to buy the whole case.
Yeah.
And that's shitty.
Yes, it is.
Like, what the fuck I'm going to do with a whole case of pictures?
Right.
And fuck that.
They don't want nobody to shop.
Take what you want and donate the rest. That's Dollar Tree. They probably going to throw that shit away because they feel like they ain't going to make no money off it.
Dollar Tree don't want you to shop online with them. They don't. That's
no, they don't. But, right. Like, what I'm going to do with 32 fucking little 2 pieces.
Right.
And, yeah, I could donate and I could make bags for the homeless and whatnot. But y'all, I went to the library last week and they ain't even around there.
Right.
They like, it's too hot for this shit. Now, I have seen a few of them. Like when we was riding up, they had a whole lady sleep on the corner. Like, bitch. Mind you, she was in the trade. She was in the shade. But, bitch, on the concrete on the corner? What the fuck? And she wasn't trying to be like by the fence. That motherfucker was stretched out to where is if a bike or someone in a wheelchair or somebody even walking, they would have to cross over her. I was like, damn, ain't that some shit?
They might be out there when we go next week.
Dwayne.
I'm in the living room with Dad. She's live.
He knows that.
Dad is live.
Hello.
Are you really screaming
Son.
that in my live?
What are you doing? Okay, all right. I'm gonna call you right back, baby.
Or you had T-Mobile?
All right, baby. Later.
Well,
He's trying to be doing everything.
yeah, they be doing everything. That little punk ass bitch, he saw me drinking something, so he been brought the same thing. Drunk out it, slimed it all up, and just left it sitting there. And guess what, y'all? He ain't even drink fucking a good 8 ounces out of it. I was like, y'all fucking petty as fuck. But gonna try to give me that old hot ass fucking strawberry lemonade. And they wasn't even on their game. Man, I brought some tea today. I might just go out there and water my plants with that shit.
Tea?
I make my own tea better. It's not me being whatever, but it's the truth. And shit, I've had better tea by other people. Fuck, Kroger got them, them square teas I be buying. The 6-pack on sale for $6. Now that's cheaper than Dollar Tree, because Dollar Tree selling for $1.25. I said I was gonna get me some, but with my luck, they ain't gonna have the one I want. What y'all been watching on Netflix or whatever streaming device y'all know?
Sure.
Cause I'm telling you, motherfucking right, Miss Boosie. I thought it was gonna be good. Fuck, all that tastes like to me was a tea bag. It ain't have no sweetness or nothing. Hijack, what's that song? Oh yeah. Now I need some scissors or a knife.
I just bought this.
I just brought scissors myself. Can't find shit.
Good.
Throwback judges.
Tribunal.
3 judges. Like Judge Judy times 3. Oh, all right. I found this other show. Oh, it come from Apple TV. Okay. I found this other survival type show on Netflix. I'm gonna watch that after I finish with The Wrong Side of the Tracks. And what they do is they take 6 couples, and if they want to win, they got to stay out there the longest, as usual. Some shit. Really, I don't know. Hey, give me them scissors.
Do I need scissors? Oh.
Man, the one say he spent that much on that bead. What a waste of money. He said he ain't, excuse me. Shit. You got to learn somewhere. You don't never know how shit gonna turn out. And I don't want to be unprepared. Because a lot of shit going on. People doing crazy shit. The government fucking up big time. You just don't never know. And if you ain't in the right spot, you can't fish forever. Because if you in the right spot, everybody else is gonna be in the right spot with you. Yeah, I wanna learn not to. Because oh Lord, one of my neighbors done got them a little dog. That little bitch. He working on my nerves.
They probably talking the same thing about us. But then again,
He don't
couldn't say it
bark.
without us. He don't bark.
That motherfucker don't bark. He does not bark. The only time he bark is when he really got to go out. And other than that, he don't say
He
shit.
don't bark. He throw himself up in shit.
Right, and if we in here, he ain't gonna fucking bark. He gonna throw himself up against the kennel. Just fucking crazy. He does not bark. Like if he know I'm up and Curtis just keep walking by him or whoever just keep walking by me, he gotta go to the bathroom. He gonna bark to be like, hey, I'm letting these bitches know, but they ain't listening to me. And but once they walk him, only way he alerts us, he abuses himself. I don't know what the fuck where he get that shit from, but he throws himself against the kennel and beat on the door and all kind of shit. I be like, if y'all don't fucking go walk him, cause you know that's what the fuck he want, or if they done walked him, I know he doing that cause he hungry. And but the routine is in the morning when we get up, he get walked, we feed him, and then he chill. But that motherfucker is through. He is really through. He is through. And as I was saying on the last video I did, well, it's coming up. Keisha wants to go ahead on and get her own dog.
Yep.
Excuse me, bitch. But I was like, you get your own dog, you got to be a female. Because if you don't, you have two of the same sex dogs, they can be kind of crazy and start going marking territory and won't fight and shit. I ain't got no time for that shit. Oh, it's green apple. So I told her she won't get her a dog, go ahead on and get her a female. And she looked at me like,
How much
wow.
that is?
That's how much that is?
Yep.
You need to go ahead on and give me some.
You good, baby.
No. But we got on that conversation because I wanted to bring him to the city of Dallas. But the moment I bring him to the city of Dallas, I'm gonna have to pay all these fines and shit out the ass. Then they gonna want fucking abuse me. Like, I'm already paying because I owe this dog. I'm paying for his upkeep. Why I gotta pay y'all to have one? And I gotta pay fucking a dog deposit where I live and shit. Y'all bitches off the chain.
Right, Miss Boosie? That's how I'm feeling right now. But I honestly want some comfort food, but my body is not letting me. It's like everything I'm thinking about eating, feel like a little kid keep coming, run up to me and kick me in my fucking stomach.
Look, I wanted, I brought some fucking muffins, right? I only got to eat half of them because I went on here. Two of my sons wanted one. I gave it to him. And Lonzo fat ass wanted two. Talking about I don't get to eat like this at home. Well, maybe I don't see how. What the fuck you eating then?
They give them jump.
Cause you're getting chunky over
Right.
here.
Nope, taking the fingers out did not work.
Mm.
It looked like it's even fuller.
Cinnamon muffins,
Oh no.
cinnamon rolls. Oh wow.
Oh no.
Let me see your phone. Where your real phone?
I
Where
can't
you
even-
text people on?
Oh, it's son, go get my other phone, please. It can't close now.
Well, give me some. I can help you out with that. Or it say green apple on the thing. Never even saw it. And I was amazed to find out Lonzo like gizzards. And he don't like them fried because when we had
That's
fried
$2.
gizzards,
I had
when
to
we,
take $2 off for it to close.
when we had fried gizzards, he don't want that shit.
There you go, baby.
But I bought them bitches, and he was like, "This
I know
is
you don't
off
like
the
nickels
chain."
and stuff, so I give you quarters.
Oh, ain't that cute of you?
Yeah, I know you don't really care to have the small change. You like quarters and shit. You know. He did. He really did, Miss Boosie. And he brought something home and he got mad because they always on his food. He said, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that to me. Me, I'm a Lonzo. Why would they do that to me? Then his uncle got on the phone. He was like, cuz, why you don't even invite us to the party? I said, what party? He said, man, Alonzo said y'all gave Curtis a going away party and gave him a party because y'all hadn't seen him in a while. I said, that boy is lying. I said, that boy is lying to you, sir. I said, we ain't do no party. Speaking of him,
He's
he's like
7.
that fat man.
He's 7. He be 8 next month. Oh my God! And I have not gotten a gift for him. He told me he don't want to go outside, so the basketball goal and the roller skates is out. He told me his street too bumpy for him to want roller skates. I went, wow. And so he told me he wanted $100. We come together, we give him $20 each. He should get $100. But
Together.
yeah, what you
y'all
think?
come together.
You think we all giving him $100 each?
Yeah, I am. And I'm buying him a projector.
Why the fuck would I give a 8-year-old $100 fucking
Because
dollars?
he said he need the money.
No, he don't. All this fat ass do is go to fucking KFC or McDonald's with the money.
I sent the money yesterday.
I know. Now he gonna be mad because his brother gonna be like buying me something.
Sure is y'all birthday on the 14th. And I have that wrote down in my room, in my drawer. And I'm like, whose birthday is the 14th? Miss Boosie, ain't that something?
Right, Deborah? Because Mel ain't giving no fucking 8-year-old no $100. Not at all. He did come here and give away some of his toys, though.
Yeah, he
Thank
was
you,
so
Jesus.
sweet. My baby said, we could get rid of all my baby toys, but I have to have my big toys.
He can't even fit in that car no more.
Right.
Only thing
He
really,
giving it away. He said he ready to give it away.
he need to get rid of that basketball goal. I thought I got rid of it, but I doubt I did.
Look what he come do. He was like, Nanny, we could give away the red car. He went, ha! I'm like, don't play with me like that, bro. I'll cut you.
And once he saw, because we got, I ain't no way to say it, but we got a mountain of donations.
Right,
That's why we had to call them. Because if we wouldn't have called them, they wouldn't come again until next month or so.
'Cause we still
And
got clothes
bitch,
to get.
y'all can come get this now, and we'll have some more shit for you next month.
Right.
Because, Lord, y'all,
My cinnamon ass clothes, crying about the clothes. Ooh, Lord,
I don't
use
want
the
to have to
clothes.
move clothes we ain't wearing.
Right.
So, y'all just go ahead on and take this shit. And but we getting ready to move and shit because, this house is just,
Not it. This is not it.
we didn't like it when we moved to, but we moved to because we had no choice. Well, we had a choice, but if we would have moved into a hotel, that would have drained our funds to move into a house.
Not really. He's not really that kid. Cause he wanted an Oculus. I told him, I said, Nanny can't get you no Oculus. I ain't doing that one. He said, I understand, Nanny. I said, babe, cause we do tell them about growing up, and stuff.
She's saying not really.
no.
That's a fucking lie. Last year he wanted $75. Now it's $100.
Did he get the 75?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he did. And then she just be sending them $25 for nothing. Like I told him,
Oh, Nanny.
you like them $25 you get? We about to work up in here.
And he do.
Now
That's why I sent it to him, because he was giving his stuff away.
But he got mad with me, not this time, another time. I was like, if you won't keep getting paid, it was while he was in school. And she was sending him $25 like every week or every other week. I said, you like that money? You're going to have to work.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's why I sent it to him, because he was giving his toys away, and that was sweet. And we didn't have to make him do it; he wanted to do it, And I appreciated that because he wanted to do it, not that you gotta get. No, he wanted to do it. That's what I love about my baby,
He had stopped because he even put the Bentley on there.
Cause he said he don't want no
Which
toys no more.
shocked
He
me.
just want money.
I don't give a fuck what he want. I'm gonna buy him what I want. And if he don't want it, then I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
he
it to
said he
him.
want money, an Oculus, and a projector. That's all he want for his birthday. I said, now what's gonna happen for Christmas? He said, y'all ain't gotta give me nothing for Christmas. I just want to be here.
What is Mama getting him for his birthday? You
I don't
ain't
know.
never asked her?
I don't know. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's like there was always bragging that he had this 4-wheeler and shit. He just let it out about the 4-wheeler. He said, man, that shit trash. I went, what, boy? He said, excuse me, but it only run for 2 hours. I said, what you mean run for 2 hours? He said, then I got to charge it. I said, they brought you a battery 4-wheeler to stop me from buying you one?
Right.
Because I always told him when he hit 5, I was going to buy him a 4-wheeler. But they had already brought him one, so.
Big. And you know why? Because of that car. You saw the faces at the party. So
No, when I say 4-wheeler, I meant a gas power.
I know.
They brought him a fucking battery, fucking big Hot Wheels, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
So when she giving him a party, she said she don't know.
She giving him a party every year. She give him a party.
Try to outdo
and tell us after she done threw
Yeah.
the party.
Yeah.
We haven't been to a party she threw for Lonzo since he was 3 years old.
Since we went to that bounce place.
When he was 3 years old.
He was 3?
Yeah.
Damn. And he about to be 8.
Right. You hear that coming from the back? You hear that? It just started to. But I don't want to buy the 4-wheeler because I don't want to have to move that shit.
Right.
But a real 4-wheeler for a kid his size is only $250. I might go ahead on and get him one. You saying that shit. When he see books, he throw them bitches away. Matter of fact, he was here with his cousin. His cousin ended up getting a few of them. I don't know if he took them because after they started eating, they was gone. They ain't think about nothing. His little cousin, his mom was a bougie for real, and he was like, I don't never get to eat nothing like this at home. I was
Right.
like, oh wow. I said you be sitting there eating that fucking tilapia and broccoli, huh? Fucking around with some chicken breast and fucking brown rice, huh? He was like, yeah. And he started laughing. He was like, how you know that? I said, because I know.
Right.
Because that was something his daddy used to complain about. He'd come to our house and he said, man, that bitch, I don't know what the fuck she be cooking.
And
But
he up too.
what?
He up.
Who up?
Then
How you know?
because he just sent me something on TikTok.
Oh, wow. And he really can't wait for till his brother go home. I was like, that's not nice.
Yeah, he said when his brother go home, he could come back over here more.
Oh,
But his mama want him to spend time with his brother. He said he could bring his ass over.
right. Please fix the fire alarm. Chirp, chirp, chirp. That's amazing. I've been on here an hour. You the only one complain. I tried
I
to
didn't even
fix it.
hear it.
I hear it. I tried to fix it. Matter of fact, I don't even know where the fuck that thing at chirping.
For real. I mean, we didn't been in here so long, I just don't even hear it no more.
I
I
hear
really
it,
don't.
but it just came back. But that's
And you know
because
what I found out? It ain't just our house. It be other people houses. You hear that shit.
I don't give a
And
fuck.
I
That
mean,
don't,
it's not doing
because
anything.
it. Oh wow, they all chirping.
Are
Before we
they?
put, yeah,
Did
you
you?
ain't hear?
No.
Before we put this thing back up, only one of them bitches was chirping. Not
Mm.
all them motherfuckers chirping.
Yeah, and the fire people be like, they don't even know
The
what it
alone
is.
people.
Yeah, I'm saying fire people. My bad. They don't even know what it
And
is.
them bitches all chirping now.
Right.
Uh, you know, the
Oh
only
yeah, I
way
just
we
heard it.
fixed it was we took them all down. And that's dangerous for us. So
Oh yeah,
I
we
don't
can't
give a
do
fuck
that
if
one.
y'all don't like the church. No offense.
Yeah,
And
cause
when I say we took them
I don't
all
trust them
down,
cooking.
the only one that was still up was the one in our room. But if the smoke get to there, at that point we dead anyway because we sleep with our door closed.
Right.
So the smoke ain't gonna get in my room. One day, you know what? I'm gonna test one of them motherfuckers. I'm gonna light an incense or something and have one of them put it up there and see if they go off.
I can't stand that sound. The
Well,
noise, but
I
hey,
think
it is
Scruffy
what
need
it
to
is.
learn it. I know he used to drive fucking Scrappy
Oh yeah.
off the chain.
He used to come out here
To
skin like, man,
Scrappy
y'all
used to
gotta
run
do
through
something about
here
that bull.
fucking like, what the fuck going on,
For
bitches? What's
real.
going on?
Bro, he be like, man, y'all got to do something about that shit.
Right.
Yeah, because we even had a complaint from the dog, so we know.
Yeah, that's this one that he just put up there.
Right, y'all?
Yeah, it got to be that one for it to be that damn loud. But before we put that bitch up there, it wasn't chirping. And he said they ain't got one back there in the kitchen. They got one somewhere
Why
back
would they
there.
have nothing in the kitchen?
Because when you cooking, it gets smoky and it's gonna go off on GP.
Yeah. Yeah, remember when they used to go off just like simultaneously and stuff? Just what was that?
That was something outside, Keisha.
Oh.
How you spooked by something outside?
I don't know. I just was tripping.
Man. And that's
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
put that one up. I don't know where the fuck that one got to be tripping from in there. But I think they got one in the washroom.
Oh, okay.
They don't have one in the washroom.
Mm-mm.
I was about to. I didn't want to pay the $100, but I found this place that clean vents, but they don't clean that many. They clean the return vent.
I need headphones.
They clean the return vent, and I think 3 other vents. I'm like, just 3? They got this is like 7, 8 rooms. Like we gonna have to pay you extra, you bitches. And they do the return vent. Of course we're gonna do the return vent. Then of course we're gonna do our room. Maybe the living room. In that room back there. But then that leaves my son's room.
They could be pretty noxious.
That leaves that room. That leaves my dining area. That leaves my kitchen. That's 4 more other fucking vents. God damn. Then they got vents in each bathroom. Oh Lord. But I started to do it myself, but I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. And I don't want to fuck nothing up, because I got the steamer. And I think my steamer hose ain't long enough to get where we needed to get. But that shit do need to be clean. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. Because we've been here long enough that y'all should have been came clean these vents.
Mm-hmm.
I know when we move, y'all gonna clean them bitches, so fuck y'all. Even so, we looking. Keisha wanna go back to, I don't know, I guess a house. But I'm telling her, we need to just go to us a 1-bedroom apartment. You ain't gonna find no 1-bedroom house. And then even if you find a 2-bedroom house, that 1 bathroom shit ain't gonna work for me. And that's why I won't go to an apartment, because you can get more bathrooms. And I don't know. I figure my sons don't want to move with me because I gave them an ultimatum. I told them what it was, and they ain't gave 2 fucks, so they don't want to move with us. Dwayne got mad and shit, talking about, what you laughing at?
Curtis.
Dwayne got mad and shit, talking about, so I got to find me another house by myself again.
You wanted to do it on your own, big man.
I was like, boy, if you don't get out my face. That's like I keep asking him. Well, they could visit on Sunday. Or when I need something to get down from the top shelf.
Yeah.
They can visit then. But I don't know. I think maybe it's time for them to go ahead on and experience the world by themselves. Or they could go move in together. It don't make me know.
Right.
But it's time for them to get out of our house. I know their mama don't feel that way, but
How you feel?
because I don't want them to keep being.
I
want them to expand and grow. And they're not going to do that living with us.
You don't think I want them gone?
You don't?
You fucking crazy. I'm not saying I want them gone, like, it got to get out. You know what I mean? I want them to experience that.
But But when I said that we need to just go find us an apartment somewhere, you looked at me fucking crazy. And you wanna know some crazy shit? No word of lie. You wanna know what some crazy shit?
What?
When they think they're grown, it's time for them to go away.
To go and experience life on their own.
Right. See, my ad popped up before that. It's time for them to. Because, like I keep telling Curtis, and Curtis be looking at me like, bitch, won't you shut the fuck up? And he think I don't know what them looks be about. And, bitch, I don't want you to fucking mess up your future being a dumbass or trying to follow with the crowd because you've never had friends before, or you never had people you considered your friends before, and now you consider these people your friends. But like I told him, friends can always get you into trouble. If trouble is easy to fucking get into and hard to get out. And like I tells him, you know, you have to think with your brain, like, and you can't fucking. I was telling him that today, cause Curtis was upset. He gained weight, and like I told him, you've always been the opie of the bunch. And what I meant by that was, oh, my brother's doing it. Who gives a fuck if it's fucked up shit? Let me just do what my brother's doing. And like I told him, I've told him this as a kid, you can't do that. Because instead of them being, I'm the big brother, I should show you an example, a positive example. They always want to show him fucked up shit. Like, you good. Y'all, you got to get in trouble with us. And Curtis has been like that since he was a little kid. And what I'm talking about is Curtis is trying to lose weight so that he can go to the military. They told him he had to lose something like 20, 25 pounds or so. Curtis had lost the weight. He did. But now his brothers always come bring us here. It's when he bring them there, he get right on with them and get whatever the fuck they eating. And he know
Right.
them motherfuckers don't care about health as far as food coming. They want the greasiest, the most deep fried. They want the cinnamon rolls and all that, the cheesiest and the thickest milkshakes and shit. And
Other than the milkshake, they get all that burger shit from me.
no, they don't. Because maybe now that they're older, but as you know, they eat like they don't.
Acting like they don't want them to succeed.
Well, Dwayne is upset that Curtis wants to go to the military because he was like, that's always been my lifelong dream. Well, son, when you were still a thin man, I told you to go to the military. You didn't want to hear me. Now, in order for you to go to the military, you're going to have to lose all that weight. And Dwayne ain't about doing that. That's like Keisha just talked to him earlier. And he was eating fried chicken. And Yesterday he was eating a guacamole burger. And what?
You get a salad, no carrots.
And
Oh, yeah, I didn't know. My bad. I didn't know. No, you can. Don't roll on me. What up, little me? Don't roll on me, bitch.
no, that's hood.
Oh, yeah.
And Curtis is like, Terrell just don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck 2 lovely fucking weeks. Okay. And but they got issues. I be wanting to say, let's come to the round table. We come to the round table, though. Everybody got bullshit going on with them, and you just be like, you know what? Fuck it. You just gonna go how I see. Fuck it. Cause there should be headaches. Right, I know that. They know that too. I've told them that. And Dwayne, I don't. Dwayne, that's why I told Dwayne, bruh, you know, you got beef and shit. What you come back here for? You know? Cause Dwayne said shit up out his mouth. And the moment he said, when the fuck I picked up that fly swatter? How old is this? How far back am I? Wow. Hold up, y'all. Oh, wow. I must have had a long ass commercial and I wasn't even paying attention to it. And just like when they be kicking that I'm sorry shit. Look here. Don't tell me you fucking sorry. Do better. That's the only way you can show me you really sorry. Don't do that dumb shit again. What you mean? Okay, you know what? You won't even accept my apology. Because, bitch, you did this to me last week and you're doing it to me this week. So you ain't sorry. And they be like,
it's not real.
But if I tell you I'm sorry, you ain't gonna accept it. If you keep stabbing me, okay, you stabbed me the first time, you say I'm sorry. But you come back and stab me again. Tell me how you sorry. You sorry you ain't finished the job the first time? Is that what it is? Like when you fucking really be like really apologetic and you really sorry and shit, you don't do the shit again. Not at fucking all. And I could never get them to understand this shit. And they'll get mad with me when I be like, whatever, son. You just did the same shit last week. You ain't a motherfucker who's sorry try to change their ways. Sincerely. Don't just say, oh, I'm gonna do better, but don't never do better. And wow. I was looking at hotels in New Orleans, and I know why the hotel we go to closed down. Not only had it turned into a trap, but they have all these buildings in New Orleans that they've turned into hotels that were not hotels before. So I'm looking and I'm searching because I don't know. I don't know if I want to go down to New Orleans or if I want my sister to come here. I know if I go to New Orleans, I could do my shopping and shit. But if she come here, yeah, she could bring a few things, but Mm. Hmm.
You know, shopping like when you do it for yourself.
Right. But my sister wasn't, put it this way, she was not one to do the shopping. And that's why I was always mad that they was fucking over me like that. And that's why I started telling them they had to pay me. Them, my parents. Not really even my parents, my mama. Because my daddy'll go to the store himself and make his groceries. My mama would give us a list of the money. I guess good thing we lived across the street from the store, but goddamn. And
Oh hell.
my siblings didn't like to do shit. My brother didn't want to take out the trash. He didn't want to cut the fucking grass in the backyard. Uh, hey, well, if you need that done, you can pay me. You know that's their chores. Pay me. And
I'll
I,
see to it that he get done.
what?
And you'll see to it that it get done.
Right. And I was like that at 10 years old. Because they always like to treat them like they was the royalty shits. Y'all ain't nothing but fucking geeks. Y'all ain't even do nothing with it. It took my brother wife to leave him for him to stand up on his own. And I can't even see what my sister doing. But I know he got him a good divorce settlement because she, come on now, she been taking care of him since Katrina. Think about it. You've been taking care of me since Katrina. How else I'm going?
Take care of my damn self.
Right. And she got a fucking PhD, worked for the Tulane University. So how you think? But then again, that's just her paying her dues.
Yep, for shit
Because
she told.
he took care of her for a long time. Well, no, my mother took care of them for a long time. And I can't even say the money we got from my mama, but my brother fucking robbed the family and he made all of them look at us like, y'all knew. Bitch, how the fuck I know? I don't even live over there. Bitch, you robbed my daddy too. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
How the fuck you think we knew and we was in on this shit? Fuck y'all.
Right.
Yeah, he literally he robbed my grandma. He robbed my sister and he robbed my daddy. How the fuck you figure all of us was in on them? How you figure all of us was in on him robbing us too?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nah, here, take this. I want you to rob me.
Right. And all my family act like he never did nothing.
Now make it look good now.
He's just sunshine boy.
Right.
Fuck y'all too. That's why I don't fuck with y'all. Because they always gave him right. Like I said, I know why he went to the country and had a good time. Fuck, you think my mama didn't have no leash on us? They ain't have no leash on him. He could just go and come as he fucking wanted. And he was a child. He wasn't even a teenager. He was a child. So fuck. And that's because my oldest uncle would treat him like my youngest uncle would treat him like a little brother. Because, like I say, my uncle 10 years older than me, so he was only 8 years older than my brother. And my brother didn't mind calling him uncle. See, my older cousin, Bitch, I'm not calling you no uncle. You're only 4 years older than me. Get the fuck.
I ain't calling you no.
Right. Until this day, they still beef about that shit. Like, they are both in their 50s and they still beef about that shit. That's crazy to me.
But that's how I feel with my auntie. And bitch, I'm older than you, girl. I ain't calling you no auntie. Fuck, I look, girl.
They are in their
Well,
50s and they still beef about that shit. The only reason my uncle really kind of acknowledged my cousin is because he has a good career and he's went far. Like he's a police chief in a town in Mississippi. And yeah, you doing that, but
I
it's on
just
the
think to me, I
outskirts.
don't know why. I don't know why.
It's on the outskirts of the capital, and he's the police chief in that town. But they caught him doing something, so he relinquished that one, but he got him another top cop job, and he was the head. No, I think he got fucked. He fucked up the sheriff's department, and then he went on to be the police chief. I ain't talked to my cousin in so long, and that's one of my cousins that would always be at my house because I don't know his mama never fucking stopped us from having a relationship with him, and I gotta say, hmm, I guess thank God for that. But she never stopped him from having a relationship with us, and even once he grew up and went to college and all that, he would still come around there. I guess because maybe him being his mama only child, him and my brother used to, you know, do shit together and whatnot. Fuck, she used to bring him there. Then she brought him a car and he would bring himself.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
what about Nene?
I'm saying they put him in the mind of him when he get older.
That little boy, I'm gonna have to. His mama gonna put a GPS tracker in his neck.
Shit.
If she gives him a car, he gonna have a GPS tracker. It's gonna be in the trunk, and she gonna be mad because it's gonna be pinging from over here or wherever we live, and she gonna be like, "I told him if he want that car, he can't be over there all the time." Shit, that little boy came here and he was mad because he felt like we should have been making cakes with him and cooking for him whatever he liked to eat because his mama don't. I was like, boy, if you don't get the fuck out my face. But once he heard I was making gumbo, he kind of cooled down.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, okay, Nanny, where's my cupcakes? But
Yeah, no worries.
he said, I miss y'all. I was like, when you here a couple of weeks ago? He said, yeah, but I really miss y'all. He said, you know, in the summer I always be with y'all, and this summer she not letting me come. So I miss y'all.
You know that's why he said he messed up. You know that that taken out of which one called out of camp
Why?
because he didn't want to be there because he wanted to be here. This is camp.
He had his daddy kidnap him and
Yes.
bring him here. I was like, wow. His mama called just talking about I was
It's my body bill over there.
I was looking around the house and I saw his daddy and I saw his uncle and I saw his brother. But I say, where's my baby? She ain't even know he had left the house. That's why his daddy just came, threw him out, and went back home. Because I guess he didn't want her to realize he was gone that long. Because to bring him here and go back to their house take about, I'm gonna say, an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, it take about an hour to bring him in and go back home. And my baby was beating at the door and his daddy was gone. But that's because he like, fuck you. Them people raised my baby. They took care of him when we wouldn't. And if he won't go over there, they all deserve that right.
Right.
And he right. I remember they'll pick him up on Tuesday and he be back on Wednesday. Or they'll pick him up on Tuesday and he be back on Thursday. Man, I'm gonna say goodnight though now. Cause it's 1:34 and I have to be up and dressed tomorrow morning by 10. Ain't that what time you said?
Yeah. You not cold?
No, this is my heaviest thermal I own. I am not
Man,
cold.
and look how big that damn thing is on you.
It's not big like that.
Yeah,
My legs are a little cold though. But that's it.
the little bits.
Fuck that bitch. I'm going in there. I'm gonna do my night, get together to go to bed,
Right.
and then I'm going to bed. Hey Curtis,
Yeah.
come here, I gotta ask you a
Why
question.
is always gotta be
I got
funny? Yeah. Really?
You
Get
that's
that shit
lame.
right.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Why is always gotta be deep like that?
Because he fake.
That's
Yeah.
how I talk.
No, you don't.
Well, my voice deep in here.
Anyways, is my shit in the dryer?
Yes.
Yeah, some great.
See, that's why I've been up
You
this
put it
long.
in now.
Cause when I woke up from my nap, I was like, no, I don't want no fucking energy gun. Bitch, I'm trying to go to sleep.
Look, we take this, we can go out to the bar or something.
What
Boy, my
bar?
nuts.
This is
That's part of why I'm up that
no
long.
bar open.
Because I wanted my my blankets washed and see if they dry. Cause ain't no use in me getting off here if they ain't dry.
Right.
He just went in there, so that they're not dry.
Roll
Well, you know what? It's a good thing I got other blankets. Fuck them bitches. Seriously. Yo, I made a fucking bag. I brought a bag from Dollar Tree about a year ago, but I never
Wow.
used it. And yo, I put fuck you, bitch. I put one of my Saints covers in there. I put another cover in there. I put 4 blankets in that fucking bag that I paid $1.25 for. Only fucked up thing about it is the bitch don't want to stay closed. So now I'm gonna have to move on to the Temu ones I got and vacuum my what I do won't keep. But I had a sweater. It's hard getting rid of things when your sons are fucking worse than you.
Right.
And what I mean by that shit is, yo, I have a sweater. I've worn it on here, and it was, look, that's when I was still a little more peasantly plumped. And that bitch was swimming on me. It was swimming.
Pleasantly plump.
And
Man,
so
that shit was on there.
my son saw me getting rid of it. And he was like, oh, that's a nice sweater. You getting rid of that sweater? Let me get it. Are you shitting me? I had a few other clothes. Just like I got some basketball shorts. I stopped wearing them because they got too big on me. And being as though they was big like they was, it wouldn't tighten to where I needed them. And them motherfuckers would always fall on me. I told him, you know what, Dwayne, if you could fit them bitches, you could have them. He put that on. I said, take that off. Put this shit right in the bag. Put it in the bag right fucking now. Because he was trying to keep them motherfuckers. And, y'all, we see enough of Dwayne's ass and belly around here. We don't want to see no more. Then he even be walking around here in them old tight ass drawers talking about these ain't drawers. These they tights or some shit. I be like, boy, you do know I wear those same type of drawers and shit. You think I don't know what kind of drawers you wearing? You think I don't know that's the long boxer briefs? Then the bitch is so tight. I be like, son, you got to do better than this. Then once I start telling them that, oh, you just attacking me, and I was like, bitch, what you move back here for? I still ain't got an answer. You know, and that's why I was like against him moving back, because Dwayne got real beef with me for some reason. He gonna say no, he don't, but yes, he does. He always have, because like I told him, he used to get mad about this, get mad about that, and I would tell him, don't worry about it, I got you. And I kept my word, but he never kept his end of the bargain on shit. And man, I got all these big clothes that I was getting rid of, and he trying his best. I'm like, tell me what size you wear, cause I got clothes from a 46 all the way to a 60. And he looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, yeah. Even though the 60 never quite fit, I used to like my clothes baggy. And where you going?
McDonald's.
What you going to McDonald's for at 2 o'clock in the morning? Who about? You know I got my phone. You know how to text. Damn, y'all motherfuckers slow. I be telling y'all all the time. Y'all think y'all be up on shit. It's all right though, son. You gonna learn eventually. They always think they be up on shit. Me and his mama be fucking right, sitting right next to each other sometime, fucking talking about shit, texting each other. I told he wanted to tell me something, but he didn't want them to hear. And I told him to text me. I say y'all won't be so slick, but y'all ain't up on shit. Me and you always be sitting next to each other talking about people and shit. We do. We be sitting next to each other. We be like, first we give each other that look, then we pick up the phones and we start going off.
Right.
Oh wow, we've been doing that shit for years. That's like today. I met a dude, and well, I ain't gonna say I met him. I've been knowing him, but I never knew his fucking name.
Really?
Yeah, I never knew his name was Hussein.
Oh, Hussein.
He told me Hussein.
Hussein?
He says Hussein.
Like I said, I'll take my money.
So I was like, I thought his last name was his first name. He was like, no, that's my family name. And he explained it to me. He told me how to pronounce it and everything. Only way I can pronounce that now is if I see it in front of me. But his name was Awaza or something like that. I was like, wow. Curtis, I ain't get my text yet. And so, Terrell, why are you going somewhere? What time you go to work tomorrow? Boy, why is you going somewhere at 2 o'clock in the morning? For what? They gonna be hanging around there till Dwayne get off?
Are you?
No.
What sense does that make? Dwayne get off in like 2 hours.
Right.
Anyways, you ain't tell me. I guess not, cause I hear the dryer going again.
Yeah.
Now see,
Um,
y'all doing dangerous shit.
You know what?
Because I know
Don't worry
you
about
going to McDonald's.
Don't
I could fuck around and be like, bring me a 10-piece nugget bag.
Okay. There.
No, that's dangerous. I don't eat nothing heavy like that late at night.
Right.
If I eat tonight, I'm gonna eat either a yogurt or maybe a yogurt and a fucking applesauce.
If I eat something tonight, it's gonna be a piece of meat.
I hate when them flies get caught on this shit. I don't like them flying around, but
And I don't want
them
no
buzzing
dog
trying to
being
get
fucking
off
hurt.
that shit works on my nerves.
Right.
And I guess my cup is still drying.
Yeah.
Because you know McDonald's don't start breakfast till 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Why you gonna send me that?
And then I don't, God forgive me, I don't like reheated McDonald's nuggets. I don't like reheated nuggets.
Right.
Just fried chicken, avocado,
Hi, Blake.
fucking rice, and look like tortillas. What the fuck you got tortillas for fried chicken for?
Right.
See, that's why your ass get bigger and bigger.
He right there.
Wow. Fucking Mexican rice. What the fuck is the tortilla for?
A table.
Or Instagram ad. How the fuck you gonna make a taco with wings? Son, if you're in here, this is what I need you to do.
You know.
I need you to put your phone down. And as you're putting your phone down, I need you to raise your other hand up and pull your sleeve back. And once you pull your sleeve back, I need you to look down. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
What is this? Oh.
And I say that to say this. You got too many carbs and starches on your plate. Right. That's all I'm trying to remind you of. Like, you got that rice. You don't need that tostada, that old hard ass tortilla.
I've been trying to get him to stop.
So you ain't
eating
even
rice.
making a taco.
I've been trying to get him to stop eating rice.
That's not gonna happen. We from Louisiana. That's in our blood. You cut us,
bitch,
a couple of rice grains might come out, man.
I ain't been eating rice.
That's because you're stupid.
No, it's a health thing. But guess what?
Rice don't fuck us off.
I'm gonna eat rice. Maybe. I'm gonna eat rice again. I ain't saying I ain't never gonna eat rice again, but I'm gonna eat rice again.
Okay, son, that's all good and dandy how they cooked it fresh and all that. But and then he got some sauce on there. So you eating rice, chips, and chicken. And fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
What? Oh no. Just leave it. Leave that like that. It don't matter. See, that's pretty. Yes. It's okay. Chips and salsa, baby. That was stupid. Huh?
Wow.
No, they're not.
I can smell the freshness in the cook.
No shit.
Right, that smell like straight onions.
I drown my raw onions in butter.
You ain't got to drown them in butter, but you got to cook them longer.
About like 5 squirts.
Put a little salt on them.
Right.
That might.
You put a little salt on them, they gonna caramelize.
They're gonna dry out, yeah.
They're gonna caramelize faster.
I be trying to teach my sons how to cook.
Cause they don't know.
Because they don't know.
I don't need to cook.
That's like
everything
everything Dwayne cooks. He only puts it in the oven or in grease.
Right.
And once he puts it in the oven, he got to throw gravy packs in it. I'm like, I need to teach my son how to cook. But they don't want to be listening. They don't want to pay attention. I tried to teach my 2 youngest sons how to make gumbo this weekend. I bet you they can't make no pot of gumbo. And I don't want to eat it if they do.
But I think Terrell can.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
I think Terrell can make it. He always watching.
That's because he fucking fat.
I just feel like, why do I need to cook and I got 3 cups?
That's like saying why you need to fuck when your friends fucking.
Wow. Got a point though.
Oh, Miss Boosie, I love the Food Network. I get inspiration from that. I mean, I can cook. That's not a problem. But I like to get inspiration from that, and I put my own,
Fuck no.
into it.
I learned how to cook because my mama didn't. And my daddy was like,
My grandma and my
somebody
mom
got
cook.
to fucking cook around here. What you laughing at?
Cause I got Nancy coming home after a long shift and nobody cooking.
You saying that? We knew not to
God
be.
damn.
We knew not to be around my daddy.
Stuff.
And my daddy used to go to work before we even get up. And he'll come home like after my mama came home from work. And we knew we wanted to be asleep
Right.
if she didn't cook.
Right, Miss Boosie. I love to see it. And y'all might think it's crazy, but I like to watch people eat too. Like when we go places or whatever, and we sitting somewhere or whatever, waiting on food or eating. I like to watch people eat. Just like, I love ASMRs. I love watching people cook, and I like watching them eat. And I love watching people enjoy my food, except for somebody. I ain't gonna say no name, my baby, but I ain't gonna say no name. Yeah. Damn. I just got it, damn it. Oh, you too, Trick.
I knew how to cook.
I love a good mukbang.
But I'm not gonna lie. Some Food Network helped me out, like expand some of my horizons.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch Food Network like that.
No, she did not.
My favorite channel was the Animal Planet.
Right. She used to be, bitch, why are you still watching that? Cut that girl. Yeah, she'd help it.
But
now she can't help it.
Anything I want to
Food
cook,
Network.
because I don't have no fucking choice.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, get up and leave out the room. Then you come in here and bug me. Talking about what we watching today. We ain't watching shit. I'm watching.
Yeah, I had to learn my lesson. Because I'm being clingy. But bitch, you got me on that damn show. You watching now, bitch. I got to watch it.
Like, blame me, won't you?
Big, you did do that. I
ain't gonna lie.
Minding my business.
When I learned, my daddy taught me crawfish etouffee and shrimp etouffee. He taught me that. And but I learned scampi off the McCormick bottle.
Really?
Yes.
I learned scampi in school.
I learned scampi as a teenager. I used to eat it on rice. Well, you know that because that's how I eat it now.
Mm-hmm. Man, we can eat scampi tomorrow. You want to eat scampi tomorrow?
And I can't knock my grandmothers. My grandmothers. I won't lie.
Make barbecue shrimp tomorrow.
I learned a little bit cooking from my daddy mama, but I learned a lot of cooking from my mama, my mama. Both of them was my mamas, but my daddy mama was so fucking mean. You ain't have that attachment with her. You ain't really want to talk to her. She ain't started getting nice till she started getting sick and shit. And yeah, my daddy mama, she was a mean mama. She had her fucking moments, but as I grew up and I became an adult, I understood. She was going through some shit in that house, and oh, bitch, that's on you. That's your business. I realized as I was growing up, as I got older, she was going through shit in that house. And I guess maybe not to take it out on us too much, she just avoided us.
Oh, that's liquor. That's liquor.
And
it tastes like Coke and
but she had her moments, like I say. We'd come up there, she'd be like, I know y'all down there from New Orleans, y'all be eating them fucking beignets. I'd be like, Mama, come on. And she'd be like, Keisha, I was rich. I would travel. I can't see
No,
foreign
that's the
country that
experience
would
of
be.
rich. Not even to a foreign country, James.
Hear that?
That would be the life. What?
I'm going.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going to pilot.
What for?
Yes, indeed. I would
I'm
love
gonna
that
say it
too. I always
What?
say
I'm
that.
gonna say it on video. I'll take
You
it.
ain't going to do. Okay, well, oh, you're learning, little grasshopper.
Why you gotta be so
Yeah.
deep like that,
I
bro?
don't know I'm going to pilot. To do crack, mom. To do crack.
I will fuck
Why?
you
And the pilot is the crack is by Whataburger. What you going to pilot for? And the crack by Whataburger.
up. It's like your job, man. It's
Right.
like your damn job.
And
Burger from,
as I was saying, I didn't
This
realize till I got
Yeah.
older. Maybe
Oh.
she was avoiding us to
the burger.
not piss on us. But as I was saying, some weekends we'll come up there, she'd be like, or we'll be there for the summer. She said, I know y'all like them beignets, so I'm gonna make y'all some. Mind you, her beignets were not like the ones, where you going? Mind you, her beignets wouldn't be like Cafe Du Monde's,
You wanna follow the crack?
but they was all right. She would make her little batter, and her beignets would be little round balls. And my only beef was she used to want us to eat them with cane sugar,
Ugh.
cane syrup, and I never,
I ain't
I
no syrup
couldn't,
person.
I can't. As a youngster, I could not stomach cane syrup. Like my mama give us Mrs. Butterworth. What the fuck is this?
I'm glad they don't make that shit no more.
Well,
Cane syrup
my
is something-
mama give us Aunt Jemima, cause that's what she got. She got the Aunt Jemima pancake mix, and she got the Aunt Jemima syrup. And you know what was the
It's
craziest
not
shit?
extra mom anymore. It's that milk.
It's
shit.
Pearl Mill.
Yeah.
And
What are tea cakes?
you know me.
Is it like pancakes? No pancakes?
Oh,
Uh,
they did have it. They just was out of stock of it.
what?
I remember.
We were kids. I love mama cooking these tea cakes. Tea cakes is
Okay.
a cookie, ain't it? Or they're sweet biscuits. Okay.
Be careful, baby.
And she'll make us beignets, or sometimes she'll call us out the yard and be like, come on. And we will have, she like, look, this is one of my favorites. We're going to eat this today. And she'll make us little cheese sandwiches with strawberry jelly on it. When I told my uncle about that, and he's like 16 years older than me, he was like, what the hell you mean she used to eat them sandwiches with y'all? I ain't never knew my mama ate that. I was like, oh.
Oh, okay.
He kind of got salty with me, like it was my fault. She decided to have a tender moment with us. You know, he was like, I ain't never know my mama to eat nothing like that. And I'm just like,
Wow.
oh well, bitch, she used to do it with us. I'm not gonna say she did it every day, but I've had more than one or two cheese and jelly sandwiches with her.
Right.
And he was like, I'm like, Mama been gone over 20 years. How can you be mad that she didn't do these things with y'all? I say, you know, when you get older and you get grandchildren, you make up new traditions with
Right.
them. And he still was looking at me like, fuck you, bitch. I was like, wow, salty, you know. My grandmama and mama would always keep something sweet in the house.
Them ladies could really cook.
Them ladies could really cook.
They were some country girls.
Right.
My
My family breakfast. Oh,
favorite breakfast on the weekend was fried fish, fried potatoes, with onions and biscuits. Oh my God, I missed that. Yes, indeed.
well, yeah, I guess so. That was a good breakfast. Fuck no, you know what we used to eat in the country? No word of lie. And this is why I love rice. It don't matter if it be my house or my mama's house. Except my mama, there was always a pot of rice cooked. I can't tell you how many breakfasts of eggs and rice I've ate.
Eggs and rice so good.
You know, my grandma had to be in a good mood in the country to go ahead and make us some pancakes or something.
You know, don't want
And
some
then
grits and girl.
a lot of times my aunt used to make our breakfast for us. And they didn't believe in cereal. They ain't believe in that shit. So we wouldn't eat. I guess that's why my daddy had the fucking addiction to Frosted Flakes. Cause in the country, when they'll buy us a box of cereal, but
That must
once that bitch was gone, oh no, we're not buying no more cereal.
Well, my grandma must have been country too because we used to buy our own cereal, but she did not.
Me too.
She would make us the grits and boiled eggs. Oh Lord.
I can't never say that I had no
So
grits, ham, and eggs in the country by my daddy people. We used to
You did?
they would go to Rod's. That's why I like Rod's sausage. They'll go to Rod's, they'll buy that big ass box of smoked sausage. They'll take them sausage out, they'll cut them in half, and they'll throw them all in the pot. Then my auntie get the skillet out. She'll scramble up buku eggs. And sometimes they would cook grits.
Don't
But
you
other miss what?
that? Just the big family cooking and stuff. Like what you just said.
Well, by the time we woke up, it was leftovers. Cause my papa and my brother and my grandma and my aunt had already eaten.
Because I was up with them. Yeah.
Fuck no.
Ain't happening to me, bitch. I was up with them. Don't play no.
And we'll eat them smoked
I mean,
sausage. I think they did used to make grits. We'll eat them smoked sausage, grits and eggs. Do our excuse me, and they'll send us the fuck outside. Oh, excuse me. Where the fuck these hiccups come from?
Right. Want some water?
No, ma'am. I need this cup away from me before I fuck around, pick it up and drink it.
Oh, God.
Right. And but my mama in New Orleans, we know either we eating oatmeal or pancakes, or we gonna eat scrambled eggs and grits. My grandma made scrambled eggs and grits so much I didn't even want fucking eggs no more. Because what she would do is she'll throw them powdered eggs and she'll throw a couple of eggs in it. And then she would always cook them well done. I don't like my eggs well done. But I ain't know no better till I started cooking eggs myself. And even then, it was through trial and error. Because you know where I found out that I really didn't like my eggs well done? Me and my daddy was going out of town somewhere. And we stopped off to meet my uncle and my cousin. And we went to IHOP. And you know, no, I didn't make them over salty. But we was going out of town, and we met my cousin and my uncle. No, it was not his son. It was just one of my other cousins, and we met them at IHOP. And of course, my daddy and my uncle, them bitches like to fuck that. Get whatever you want. And then my uncle gonna come in. No, I got this. Get whatever you want. I'm like, really? Y'all gotta do that? My mom would make stew meat and gravy, cabbage, white rice, and cornbread,
so good there.
And put gravy over that buttered rice.
What was that corn that I got?
Mama used to cook us that big country ham with that bone in the middle.
Oh, both of them sound good. Jesus.
Hell
We
no.
have our grits and eggs, and
I'm telling you,
and our sausage.
on Saturday, my grandma either made them overcooked powdered eggs with grits, or we would get pancakes or oatmeal. That was the only three things she ever made us for
The only
breakfast.
thing I hated about
Now
commodity.
once we got older and she started getting I don't know who or where she was getting the wicker from or whatever, but when she used to get them honey bunches of oats and shit
Mm.
and raisin bran. But raisin bran ain't raisin bran no more.
No, it's not.
You don't
No, it's
want them
not.
raisin bran.
Because I love Raisin Bran, but Raisin Bran is not the same no more. It really isn't.
No, nah. My mama used to have it on the homemade biscuits. But
I like
she used to cook that shit so much because that was basically the extent of her cooking that I just stopped liking biscuits unless we went to Popeyes. Now, y'all, back in the day when we were growing up, the Popeye biscuits was off the chain.
Yes, ma'am.
You know how you be seeing people all on here
Yes, ma'am.
on YouTube and Facebook talking about how they so dry and hard? Fuck
It
no.
was not like
Back when I was growing up, you would fight over a Popeyes biscuit.
Ooh.
They were so
Mm.
fucking good.
You literally would come to blows. Mhm.
Then when Popeyes was doing when we was kids, they used to do breakfast.
Yes, ma'am.
So you go to Popeyes, you get your sausage, your grits, and your biscuit, sometimes a scrambled egg.
Yes. I can make
Oh.
biscuits. You know, I can make biscuits.
So
from
your brothers
scratch.
can make no. Look, you want me to tell you how I make biscuits? I go to the store, I go in that deli case,
Girl, stop.
and I get me a pack of flaky biscuits.
Oh my God.
Cause that's what I'm
You
saying.
stupid.
My mama used to cook biscuits so much to where I didn't want no more biscuits. And then when she stopped cooking them, that's when I discovered, hey bitch, they really do got other biscuits.
You're stupid.
So I would save my change and go buy that shit. That's like my nanny used to make this dish. She would buy, you know, them cheap biscuits that come four in a pack for like $1 back in the day. She would buy them biscuits and she would cut them up and she would cook them with apples and cinnamon and she'll just let it bake. I guess that was
Yeah.
her version of a cobbler or whatever. But them bitches used to be off the fucking chain.
I make monkey bread with canned biscuits. You know, just cut them bitches up in fours, roll them bitches up, put them in some sugar, some butter, some sugar. Oh man, brown sugar. Yes, ma'am.
Now see, that's the one thing my mama in the country had up on my mama in the city. My mama in the city would make cakes.
Mm-hmm.
But my mama in the country, see how you talking about them fried pies? That was her shit. I used to love to be around there when she would do a fried pie. Because she didn't always do fried pies. But that was her shit. And yeah.
I see that.
Oh, I ain't never finished telling you when I realized I didn't like my eggs well done. So we went to IHOP, you know, as a family and whatever, because my uncle and my daddy wanted to talk, but we was heading out in two different directions and shit. So we went to breakfast. And they in the fucking I'm a paywalls. I don't give a fuck. Oh, y'all gonna pay, so that means both of y'all got my back. I got what the fuck. No, don't give me 2 eggs, give me 3. And I got a some kind of piece of steak with them eggs with grits. Cause you know, I had never had that.
Yeah, son.
And the steak wasn't all that great. But when they asked me, they was like, how do you want your eggs cooked? I said, what? I said, I know there's sunny side up, I know there's scrambled, and I know there's
Soft girl.
no. He said fried or scrambled. I was like, well, I want them scrambled. He said, okay, how you want them scrambled? I went, I was like, what the hell you mean? You can only scramble an egg one way, huh? And he was like, yeah, but how you want it cooked? Cooked.
Right. He was asking you, did you want them soft or hard?
Right. Then he came back and that's what he was telling me. He said, "Do you want them scrambled hard or soft?" I said, "What? I've never been offered that before." I said, "Soft scramble them." And when he soft scrambled them eggs and he brought them eggs back, I was like, "These motherfuckers is delicious." And ever since then, I've been soft scrambling my eggs.
I can't lie, Miss Boosie. My baby the king of the kitchen, but I'm the queen of the pastries. Straight up.
Right, Miss Boosie? I never knew. I was like 19, 20 years old then.
I used to make soft scramble like when I was working in the hotel, but I never ate them till I got with you.
Oh no, soft scramble
They
is the
were
way to go.
good. They were really good.
So if I got to have scrambled eggs, soft scrambled is the way to go. Fuck it. Don't come here with no brown on my motherfucking eggs. I got a problem.
Yep, I always cooked that shit. I just never ate it till I got with you. And I'm like, oh, okay, they're not bad.
No, they're quite
They was really
tasty.
good.
When you cook them hard, they
Because
just
I used to like mine hard,
when you
I feel
overcook a
like, okay,
scrambled egg, it's just
that's
not
how I know
worth it.
it's done.
Yo, you
And I'm
won't know how my
saying,
grandma
sunny
used to do it.
side, we poke
This is
eggs,
why we used to have
cover your
scrambled
bitch.
eggs when we went to my grandma's house. We at school, our school used to do a fair every year. They did that fair every year till I was about, I'm gonna say about 11, and they just stopped, but they started again because I think I took Keisha and the boys there one time.
No, you probably took the boys. I probably was at home with your mom.
And the reason my grandma would give us scrambled eggs was we would have soaked the eggs. And what I mean by that is she would save the eggshells for the school. If we fucked up them eggs, my grandma would be mad. She'd be like, "Look, just go sit down. I'm gonna do the eggs. It's gonna take me a little while longer, but go sit down." And what we would do is we would take the egg and we would put we'll crack little holes on both ends. And we would peel the shell out there. And then we would blow the egg in the bowl. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but then what we would do is my grandma would wash the eggs. She ain't never involved us in that though. Then she would wash the eggs and put them in egg cartons for the school. And when fair time came, my grandma because she had so many fucking eggs. And they would make confetti eggs with them. The nuns, once they got the eggs and shit, they would use cut up paper and put it in the eggshell, and then they would cover it with crepe paper. They would glue crepe paper over the holes. Now, as you know, the smaller the hole, the better the egg, but the bigger the hole, the better it cracked. And we would run around fucking school all weekend because the fair lasted a whole weekend. And we would be busting each other in the head with them fucking confetti eggs. When I was young, my school was the greatest. They used to give away chicks. They used to give away the little goldfish at the fair. And it was not hard to win them because, like I told you, we'll win chicks every year. My grandma would feed them to us, but she ain't tell us, which was shitty. Oh, the dryer stopped. Hey, babe.
Son, sorry about that. Get that.
So, just because it stopped don't mean my sheets dry. My dryer, I need to go ahead on and just say, Mel, fuck it. Get you a new set. Because yo, we got that dryer, that washer and dryer set that we got now. Well, no, we got the washer a year before Scrappy was born. Cause I remember moving the washer out so that his mama could fucking whelp in the washroom. And then, damn, they ain't dry. So no bellow ad. And my favorite breakfast, it depends on the seasons. But I always like eggs and rice. That's my favorite breakfast. Eggs and rice, maybe a little ketchup. Yeah, that's my favorite breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Man, I have a 25-minute ad. Bitch, really?
Right, that's my favorite. And I like to soft scramble my eggs. Sometimes I like to sunny side up my eggs. Your favorite breakfast?
Shrimp and grits. Well, actually, grits and eggs. Grits and brown eggs.
Grits and boiled eggs.
Cheesy grits.
I never
brown
really
eggs
liked
with
my
sauce
egg
and
bowl. I got to be in the mood to eat a boiled egg with grits. Because my mom and them used to cook that so much for us growing up.
But now it's actually shrimp and grits.
Fuck no. How? You don't eat shrimp and grits every time you eat breakfast?
But that's my favorite breakfast. I don't eat it all the time. I don't want to wear it out.
I used to love
You don't
French
eat your
toast.
favorite every day. Hey, Gary, how you doing?
What's up, Garrett?
I'm not really a French toast and waffle kind of girl, but I would eat it. I mean, I eat it, but you know.
Look, back then, pancakes were the one hand down. Fuck, I liked pancakes so much I learned how to cook that shit because my mama never did.
Not because I haven't been eating grits. It's just eggs and bacon.
But
Or eggs and sausage.
my grandma used to make her pancakes from scratch. I never could learn it. I've tried to make pancakes from scratch so many times in so many ways. It just don't never taste right to me.
What? Try to make what?
Pancakes. My grandma throw that flour in a bowl, drop 2 eggs in that bitch, a little bacon powder. No.
No bacon grease?
Bacon grease?
Yeah.
And pancakes?
Yes.
No, she used vegetable oil. No, really, not even vegetable. She used to use mazola. And she'll put a little sugar in there. What?
I don't eat pancakes because you talk about my pancakes.
What about pancakes?
That's why I don't eat them anymore because you talk about how me.
Back in the day, I used to love pancakes.
Very good.
I'm good to you, Gary. How's I want to say
that sounds good.
Sue. I love pancakes and sausage links, hash browns, and a coffee. Yeah, that's good
so
too.
Good. I haven't had a sausage link in so long.
Right, I brought some and it disappeared. I wonder what happened to them. I love sausage links too.
So
sometimes that's good. Sometimes I just sit down and cook the sausage links or whatever and get some bread. That I like that too. But
I know it's McDonald's hash brown, but I think I can do. I know I can do better.
I like hash browns too. That was something else that I tried to cook when I was younger. Cause I love me some hash browns with onions.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know, you go to the Waffle House, they hash browns be all hard and shit. And that's what made me try to start cooking my own hash browns. I used to it took me a while to learn hash browns, and once I really accomplished it, I stopped eating them.
It be like that. When you accomplish what you set out to do, you just
Right.
don't eat it like that no more. That's how it is with grits and eggs for me. Once I really, got my grit game down pat, and that's my favorite, I just don't eat it no more.
You have a good night
All right,
too,
you
Gary. You
too.
take care. And you have a good yoga ball.
Oh Lord, Miss Boosie, girl.
What?
She said I love a sausage sandwich with lettuce and tomatoes. Girl, Lord Jesus. I'm so hungry right now.
Man, I've been
Y'all
cooking
making me
like
hungry.
down home shit, so to speak.
Okay.
And Alonzo has been here for him. Like I cooked me a pot of red beans and rice. And a couple of weeks ago he was here and I cooked some gumbo. He was talking about good. I was like, you eat gumbo? You know about that gumbo? Cause he likes to play that game. Well, my mama don't eat it, so I don't eat it.
Right.
And she fucked up, y'all, because his daddy stopped eating pork. And his mama was like, well, that's his fucking problem. Because I like me some bacon and I'm going to keep eating bacon. And when
I'll
she
see
did
you.
that, he was like, oh, okay, well, it's okay for you to do it. It's okay for me to be like that too. So he been coming here the few times he been here this summer,
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
and you can't miss him on shit.
Yeah.
And when I say you can't miss him on shit, I be like, don't your mom and them feed you at that house you be at? You just came over here. What? You sure you hungry? And he be like, fucking right. Man, he didn't used to eat green onion chiwis. Now that's all he want. And that little bitty bag costs $2 fucking. He wouldn't eat barbecue Cheetos. You can't miss them on it now. Excuse me. Then he wouldn't eat the red beans before. All he wanted was, give me some sausage before you put it in the pot. What?
Okay.
Give me a paper towel.
All right.
Excuse me, y'all.
Bring it.
You know what?
Bring it home and come back and tell me. Do what you doing.
Negro. What you doing, yo?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Here.
Well, be careful. Be safe. You let them know.
I've been putting
Alright.
Can't find me. Well, wow. What kind of stores you got in your area?
Yeah. Keep on.
Go to a Hispanic store. But give me a second.
Yeah, she said you want to.
Who going where?
I'll talk to you when you get home. All right, baby. All right, be careful, be safe. All right, later, baby.
Excuse me. Go to a Hispanic store. And the reason I say go to a Hispanic store is because they use green tomatoes in a lot of their cooking. Don't get them twisted with tomatillos, though. Because the tomatillo is a gooseberry.
Girl, I know Miss Boosie, cause see, let me tell you, girl, when I do my chicken wings in the air fryer, they come out crispy just like fried chicken. That's where I get my crisp from. Because like I say, fried, a lot of fried foods may irritate me, and I'm gonna make fried meatballs because it's something that I want to do. And but man,
Nope. Our
chicken be
Captain
so
D's, the
good.
closest Captain D's to us. Well, really, there's two, but I'm gonna say the closest one is if we get on 635, and they're still there. All our Captain D's are still there. I've been to Captain D's once. I said I would go back, but I want to go to Captain D's. The Captain D's I had, we Uber eated it. I wish I could get some fucking wiener schnitzel on Uber Eats because the only wiener schnitzels we know is over there in Mesquite. Cause I love a good chili cheese dog from Wiener Schnitzel, and I also love right. I also love I want to say it's a Chicago dog with the tomato, the pickle, and the celery salt, and love them. I don't know the even though it's not closest, the Captain D's that I would go to is over there in Duncanville, and I don't know. It's not really in the hood, but it's in a rundown building. You know, that's like me going to Hall's Chicken. I don't want to go to that Hall's Chicken over here by me no more. Cause yo, that Hall's Chicken look like it's fucking abandoned. Literally abandoned. Oh, you mad now? See, she fucking dancing around. I ain't no dirt to kick up for me to pay no attention. But the hoes, man, and they got to be paying somebody at City Hall. Cause that hall should have been fucking closed for repairs or shut down. And it just keep going. That particular location. I don't know if they all I know it's a franchise, but I don't know if they own all of them. Cause there's like 3 or 4 honey chickens in Dallas. And I don't know if the same person own all of them. But the one over here in the hood, they wrong for that shit. Like if you go by there when they close or off time when they not busy as fuck, you wouldn't even think they open. Then I do appreciate them for that. That they get small chicken wings, They don't fuck around and get them bionic chicken wings. But fucking have some pride in your building and your property. See how this little boy running all fucking night? Now when I tell him run somewhere, he better not fucking cry to me.
Where you need me to go?
You say you were going to Private.
I am.
Well, why you came back here before you went to Private?
So you going up there by the one? Come on here, see.
And you might want me to get something up there.
Don't you have to do something tomorrow?
It's not until 10.
And it's fucking 3 now.
We all took sleep naps in here, and we took long good
I didn't
naps.
take no good nap. That's why I almost didn't do this live, because I was still sleeping. It took me a fucking hour to wake up.
All right, what's his name? Make that fresh in the back.
See, y'all dirty bastards.
What do you mean, that?
I'm trying. Look, it's like almost 3:00 in the
Salad
morning.
look good, don't it? Want me to go back up there and get you one?
No, bitch. Oh,
No. Chicken fresh.
maybe
Salad fresh.
tomorrow.
Egg is fresh. Dad. Everything fresh. I told him, don't give me that wrapped up bag one that we wrapped up in saran wrap. Go in the new bag, open, give me an egg out the new bag. Everything new. Don't give
Y'all,
me
if
old.
y'all see this fucking salad,
You want some?
Don't.
Hold up. Come on down to Whataburger. Look how this salad is. I don't know if y'all can see that.
back it up something. No, because if you take the top off,
Yeah.
it don't fall.
Y'all
There
see
you
that
go.
salad?
I just don't want
That
that burnt ass
salad look
bacon
good.
in mine.
That sounds look good. It's far from new. I'm like carrots.
Was that the front door?
Yeah.
What you trying to set us up in here,
Boy,
bitch?
don't be playing no games.
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
that,
got
bro.
some people coming. I'm missing.
Yeah,
You know.
get fucked up. Yeah, get fucked up.
No, it's in this door. All right. All right. Call
Where you going?
me.
Huh?
Make it eat.
What you going over there for? And you know you get off in a couple of hours.
Right.
And
Just
he
go
really
get him
wants
when
you to
get
pick
off.
him up. What you want from McDonald's?
Nothing.
You cheating on the W?
No.
You cheating on the what for burger?
Right, Miss Boosie, and that's why I look at them like that, because I do want to eat that salad. But like I say, I don't eat good shit and lay down.
What time you get
Like
off?
I would eat half of that salad.
What time you get off?
No teeth, no. Chicken breast, no. Only thing I wouldn't eat on that salad is that hard ass bacon.
Let him tomato.
They right there.
Until you get off.
Yes, indeed.
Come when you get off. I'll leave at 3 or 3:30, something like that.
What time he get off?
He said he's full.
Well, that's all when
Man.
30, bro.
Ain't no way.
Huh.
You gonna be asleep.
No.
Watch.
You know how Curtis be. He be like he had no those and then he crash. He gonna get up and I don't need to go.
Wow. Miss Boosie said she'll eat that salad and take some Pepto right behind it.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Man, that's what old people do. Because, Dad's younger than you, so I don't know how Dad might feel about that. Because Dad young.
Bitch, I ain't old.
Wow.
Ain't you like 40 years older than that?
Bitch,
I be
fuck you,
fucking-
bitch. I'm 47 and she's 46.
Alonzo said 40.
I ate earlier today.
I might be
And I tried to go to sleep, but
good, my current person.
I couldn't sleep because I had to keep getting up pissing.
Look.
I really
Good,
didn't
that
plan
Really?
on
You got help. Hey, you might as well
taking that
Give me
fluid
no-
pill,
no.
put this in my car.
but
Put this in my
I went on ahead and
drawer.
took it,
I need another.
and that motherfucker kept me running to the toilet. It got to the point, it was starting to slack off, and that's how I was able to go to sleep.
Go do something. And that.
They got a little orange juice in that jug, and y'all can have that tea in my refrigerator too. Shit trashy. Man, you know who have a good sweet tea? Chicken Express.
Really?
Yes, indeed. And they got that good ice, y'all.
It tastes brewed, huh? The tea tastes
No.
brewed, huh? 'Cause I can't stand a brewed tea, Jesus.
All tea is brewed.
No. You know, like Louisiana and Lipton. I don't fuck with them. I just can't. I can't do it.
All tea is brewed. Even that powder shit is brewed.
Okay, see, breast don't have that. That chalk ass taste.
Man,
Oh, okay.
my son looked at me crazy because I told him he got to pay for my fucking liver.
Hell yeah. That what you eating tomorrow? I'm I'm stuck between barbecue shrimp and fried pork balls. I
Because,
don't know. I don't know what to do.
like I said, if
Yeah,
they
red
won't
sauce.
live, they're gonna have to pay me $2. Don't ask me about the accoutrements.
Right.
I said liver. Right, Deborah. All tea is brewed tea.
That's not what I mean.
And
Y'all know what I mean. That fucked up ass taste.
I told you you don't like tea bag taste.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
So to
That
speak.
tea bag taste. I know all tea is brewed, but I'm just saying that tea bag taste. That's just
And I was telling Dwayne, you know, if you want my liver, you're gonna have to pay $2. And he was like, $2? Well, what's going with it? I said, what I cook with my fucking shit is my business.
right.
I don't know what the fuck you gonna eat your shit with. He said, so what you cooking? You cooking rice, you cooking grits. And I'm like, rice? Bitch, you can cook your own rice if you want rice.
Right.
Like, don't get your...
That boy then became a rice connoisseur.
They don't know how to really cook rice, though.
Mm-mm.
They don't, you know, it comes a point in time that you've been cooking rice all these years and you still don't make it perfect. Just like my oldest son, he like his rice fucking damn near raw. Because his rice be hard. He don't see it that way. But it do.
Hmm?
You ever ate his rice?
Nope.
It be hard. Yeah, Miss Boosie, I that's what I did. But he either makes it hard or too fucking soft. Be like, son, look, if you follow my directions, which your Buster Brown ass don't want to do, you will make perfect rice every
I
time.
don't like rice, but I can make rice. In a rice cooker. In rice cooker.
Yeah, but
Don't ask me to make that shit on
if
the
you
stove.
have a rice cooker and you
My grandma
ever
could make fluffy rice.
take the time to do the fucking work, because my sons love losing rice cups, rice cooker cups, you know, the measuring cup. They love losing that bitch.
Mm.
So one good day, I say, you know what? I'm gonna see how much rice this motherfucker get, cause I know it ain't no whole cup. So I did the measurements and I found out it's 3/4 a cup. So if you're making a whole pot of rice, you need 2 1/4 of rice, and just fit it just above the 3 line. Perfect rice every time. These motherfuckers gonna be so hard headed and so selfish. Oh well, I brought rice. I don't want anybody to eat it but me. I'm cooking it how I want it. And they make this fucking hard rice, or they make fucking rice pudding. I be like, well, goddamn. Motherfucker, all I need is a little fucking milk and some cinnamon and sugar with this motherfucker.
Rice pudding. No. Bro.
I made rice pudding for the first time, but I made it by accident.
Mm.
And it was okay, but we're not rice pudding people. So I never made it again. And fuck. Rice pudding is just... My daddy used to eat that shit, though. He would, every now and then, he'll make a little pot for him, or he'll go buy it somewhere. I'm not really... Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Brown rice as a rice pudding is delicious, because it tastes just like oatmeal. But in that case, I can make me some oatmeal. Hey, Steph, how you doing?
Shit. I didn't like rice pudding as a child, and I don't like it now.
We never got we never got rice pudding. Yo, I'm looking for something, and you figure Craigslist is the cure-all. You can find anything
just
and
a
everything
little
you
shit.
want. Right. I'm about to go do because I got to be up for at least 9 o'clock to get ready for 10. I love rice pudding with raisins and cinnamon sprinkled on top.
Just give me the raisin.
No, you got to have the cinnamon.
I'm talking about just raisins, period. No rice pudding, no cinnamon, just raisins. Thank you. That's
Right.
how I feel, Steph. That's how I feel about something nasty.
I'm not no rice pudding.
Rice pudding. No
I don't
ham,
like my
no
rice
ham.
sweet. Put a little salt and butter on that bitch.
Yep. Throw an egg on there. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Throw some egg on there.
I did that because today is trash day.
Take them off, put them in the refrigerator.
Did y'all put the carts to the curb?
Yeah.
Open the door and let me see.
Throw the ball on me, man. Don't rock.
Well, when you got up, you woke him up.
Go back.
No. Bro, I thought you put
Wait, they not out?
thought you put them to the curb.
Come on, put them out.
Put them to
Do it
the
now.
curb.
Do it now.
I'm
sir.
not playing with you
Do it now. Thank you so
motherfuckers.
much.
Y'all be sleeping out there till they go down there. Oh, he's a little salty.
He closed the door so he could curse him out. Bitch, why you fucking sit? I'm trying to go to fucking sleep. You
How you trying to go to sleep and every time Curtis movie still going? Brother, you still going? Fuck.
You know when they have money, hands hot.
Not when I gotta go to work at 7 in the morning.
That's what I'm
out.
saying, bitch. I'm getting all my motherfuckers.
Because he
my
got to
sleep.
wake up at 5:30, get dressed and all that.
Right.
Then on top of that, that motherfucker walks to work. And
Bitch, I'm getting super
and we
sleep.
live like a mile or so away from his job. But every fucking morning, he get up at 5:30. He take his bath. He put his little clothes on. And then come 6 o'clock, he out the door. And he got to be to work for 7. It takes him about, depending on how he feel, 30 to 45 minutes to get to work. And it shouldn't even take him that long to get to walk no mile.
He could take him about 25, 30 minutes because he said he have his headphones in, he be singing, he be gone.
But a mile is only 12 minutes.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's only 12 minutes to walk a mile.
Yeah. Well,
he do.
And it probably take him that long, but that's short time. But I don't know. Maybe
I know because he used to get to work at 18 minutes.
Yeah.
But he done got belly on him.
Yeah. Yeah, he even got a little slower in his prime.
All of them done got belly on him. And his belly like mine.
You got an early appointment?
Wow. I don't judge me. But y'all know I got this Keisha not gonna let it touch her, but I got this cough from Lonzo.
All right, you got it from him, shit. And you still saying that shit? And he don't have no cough now, and you still saying that?
He did have a cough. Go watch our video.
I remember doing that too. Not walking him out of go get no candy, but I remember walking him out of go to school.
Right. We would look. We come from the era of raise yourself, basically. Yeah, my mama provided the money and the clothes and all that good shit. But my mama used to, once I hit 10 years old and my brother was 12, my mama ain't fucking bring us to school no more. My mama ain't bring us to school no more. At 10 years old and my sister at 8, we started catching the bus to fucking school. And I was glad I missed the first day with them because I had been at my grandmother's house because I was sick and she was watching me, while they was at school and my mama was at work and my daddy was at work and shit. And then They made me go back to school when I was sick. See, our children don't have that luxury.
Right.
They don't know the shit we went through. You know, when we would go to school, bitch, I remember being in the secretary / nurse office
Flash counselor.
with the goddamn thermometer in my mouth. She gonna wipe it off with alcohol. Like, you shove this bitch in everybody's mouth, bitch. And then she gonna be like, oh, you got a fever, but it ain't that bad. Go back to class.
Yep.
What, bitch? When my children was going to school, they could have a
Yes,
slight
it's
fever, and they had to go home.
Yes, indeed. Shit, our candy lady was around the corner, and the candy man was around the corner from her. And when my grandma became the candy lady, baby, look, all bets was off. I ain't had to go nowhere. I was good.
Right, that's like me and Curtis was talking the other day. Because
Yeah, you was not them onions.
Terrell had 9 liters. And I said, boy, you know, when I was growing up, we go to the corner store with a quarter, we get 2 packs of 9 liters and 5 fucking Chinese gums.
Yep.
He was like, what the fuck?
What?
What is Chinese gums?
You Curtis, bro.
What he said?
Damn, that was a lot.
That must have really broke the bank.
Boy, shut up. You said that must have really broke the bank.
You go to the fucking bakery with 32 cents, you could get your frozen cup and a
Yes.
cheap bags of barbecue
Yes, ma'am.
corn chips.
Yes, yes.
What was y'all told
Boy, I miss those days. Now, if you want a little bag of chips, you gotta pay 75 cents.
Right, for a bag of L.
And don't nothing be in them bitches, right?
Me personally, I was
Like them
back-
corn chips I got for Nanny, I paid $179 for that. I paid $179 for them corn chips, and bitch, you can fucking press the bag and you can tell where the chips started, and that's half a bag.
Wow. Man, we used to go to the bakery, and them corn chips, they was barbecue, but they was a little spicy.
Old school barbecue.
And we used to pay 16 cents a bag for that bitch. And then we get the frozen cup too, because you know it's hot. So we get that little 16-cent frozen cup, and we take our time walking back home, and we try to finish it before we get home. Oh, and then remember back in the day when Bluebell used to make them big old red fucking popsicles? Them bitches used to be fucking 40 cents.
Yeah.
But they was so fucking good because they was fucking rich and it was creamy. And like when you bite into it, it kind of like smooth in your mouth and shit. It wasn't like biting on no frozen cup. And it wasn't like biting on no popsicle. Man.
Now is it nobody know the old school barbecue corn chips we used to have.
There was Jay's.
Mm.
They don't make Jay's chips no more now down here.
No, Jay said that they sell them out there by all.
No, you talking about Frito barbecue corn chips. They sell them at Family Dollar now, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
I used to love me some ranch fucking Fritos. They
I
don't
had
even
some
make
of those
them
before I
bitches no
stopped
more.
eating them bitches.
And you ain't chef? Man, when that shit used to go on sale and be 4 bags for $1, my mama would go fucking get about 20 bags. Oh Lord, don't talk about when the candy bars would go on sale. My mama would get a whole fucking I'm telling you, they were J's.
Good night, chick. Take
Good
care.
night.
Thank you for coming and be blessed.
My mama would get the whole box of
Vintners? Was it
Snickers.
Vintners?
Let me see.
You sure it's not Vintners?
Good night, Steph. Sweet dreams. Have a good one.
Just press that thing. You sure it's not Vintners? It kind of looked like the bag, but the bag was orange and red, I think.
No, it was not. It was white with white and red stripes.
No, the bag I'm talking about was red and orange.
Now this girl got me looking for shit I don't even eat no more. Girl, fuck you and your
I don't
shit.
eat it no more anyway, but you know still.
Man, these children just don't know. Oh Lord, don't talk about going to the corner store with $1. You getting you a pickle too.
Oh hell yeah. Oh, you think you was the shit? You have $1, man. You was the woman, you know. You was the woman with $1, man. What?
Right, Deborah. They don't do the ice cream truck no more. Right.
Fuck you, Curtis.
I ain't seen an ice cream truck since COVID. I've seen them, but they don't be on this shit. It look like they just turned them into their private vehicles now. But you have to realize I'm from the city of the food truck, you know, and they have a lot of food trucks. And
Yeah, these down, but
let me see.
this down.
Jay's,
Yeah,
like I told you.
but these hot chips. But it's like this is in this bag.
And I ain't seen the fucking.
Yeah,
Look,
these the
I've
hot corn
seen
chips,
the
yeah.
ice cream truck, but they ain't on. And the reason for that is, y'all, guess what? We in Texas. And that's the reason for the lack of the ice cream truck. No, don't jump to conclusions yet. Let me tell you why I say that. Out here, the abuelitos and abuelas, they get them the carts, and they be on them carts.
Yes,
You could
they
buy
do.
ice cream from them carts. You could get chips from them carts. You could get candy from them carts. They just put the candy lady on a bike and sent her out there. So that kind of fucking eliminated the ice cream man.
I don't like how they do them people there.
And you know what? I ain't seen from my ice cream man in, oh my God. They used to have an ice cream man come through here. You know, I'm not gonna say we was his only customers, but we was mostly his, you know, his clientele on his block. You know, like every now and then, the little kids down the street or the cat lady would get something, but he stopped coming around. I ain't seen the ice cream man in what? Ooh, since
Years.
COVID, huh?
Yeah.
He had to find other employment. And he must have sold his van. Because I ain't seen him in years. But you know who I did see? That motherfucker that looked like my uncle. But he was over there by the Pinks. Fuck no. I used to love a good fucking popsicle. They don't make good snow cones. See, we from New Orleans and snowballs, that ice in New Orleans, when I say we had snowballs, they do sell good snowballs out here, but I gotta go all the way over there.
Right.
You know, it ain't nowhere near us. I used to love the hot pickle. Back in the day, we used to put a 9 liter or wine candy in our pickles. Y'all used to do that?
A wine candy in
A wine candy
What
or a
did they
9 liter. It made it sweet and sour.
Oh, see, I never did that. I don't know.
Oh wow.
What part of the uppity little kid from Perfect didn't you get?
Oh, y'all use peppermint sticks. Nah. We used to put a 9 liter or a Jolly Rancher. We call them wine candies in New Orleans. And it'll be a cherry wine candy.
Man, you call it wine candy wine.
We moved out here and they started doing the Kool-Aid pickle shit. And I'm like, why would you waste a good pickle like that? I have never been able to get down with the Kool-Aid pickle. My sons used to like it. I don't see why.
I'm trying to love that shit. Kool-Aid.
I used to make some real sweet Kool-Aid, put a hole in the pickle, and set it in there for about a week or two. Put it in the fucking dark. You miss the chocolate annihilator? Oh wow.
They don't know nothing about that, Miss Boosie. See,
Right.
that's what I'm talking about. They don't know nothing about a damn chocolate.
So,
Man, a chocolate now.
You know what else they don't know about?
The kids. They don't know
Yeah,
nothing
that's
about
what I
kids,
was about
baby.
to say.
Cause baby,
They don't know nothing about the
bitch,
kids.
I was the kid, lady, bitch. I had the
The
kids.
kids
Don't
used
know
to
nothing
be
about the kids.
chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, banana.
Yes, ma'am.
grape.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh man.
A chocolate now, Leah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much. Keep it fruity.
And the thing that I liked about
Let
the
me show you
kids
the
was
Take over the-
they were
see,
softer
they
than
have-
annihilators.
Please tell me you got kids.
No, you're not gonna have.
Damn, don't nobody sell
It was a knockoff too.
Five Below 7.
Hey, Dad. Okay, here's a question for you. You in the store, you get Rice Krispies. Them Rice Krispies is $4.49. You see the cheap one.
Yeah,
Like
girl, they don't know
$2.49.
nothing about it. They don't know nothing.
Which one are you
These
gonna
are the
pick up?
kids.
You got
Right
the money
here.
to afford it all.
Curtis, here they go. Kids.
Well, son,
Look.
I've been poor before.
But
So
they don't know nothing about
I
it.
know
They don't know nothing. They don't know
that
nothing.
they taste
You don't know nothing
similar.
about that, baby. You don't know nothing.
And ain't that much of a difference that I'm gonna pay that.
Me personally, I'm going to cheap. It's just 3 people missing off the box. That's all it is. When you get the grape,
don't
like with the
nobody
Frosty
sell that
Flakes,
no more.
all it is it's still an animal on the box. So at the end of the day, why not? Instead of a tiger, you get a bell. Okay.
You know, Frosted Flakes fucked up when they changed how they make Frosted Flakes. Cause even after I grew up, I didn't want nothing but Tony the Tiger Frosted Flakes. But once they changed their menu and their recipe and whatever, bitch, I tried them cheap ones and
I
see
bet
what
you
they
eBay
taste
probably
like.
got it.
Fuck them.
eBay probably got it.
eBay?
Yeah.
You don't want no candy
Right.
from eBay.
Hell no, I don't.
I used to love the film. Because that's when I got my funny cake. I used to love going to the movies because of the nachos. They don't even do nachos at the movie like that no more.
No.
They want to put them old dry ass chips in a fucking cup and give you a cup of cheese. What the fuck?
I ain't had nachos in so fucking long.
But back in the day, we used to go to the movies. We'd get nachos. The fucking container be full of cheese. They throw them fucking jalapenos on top.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to be good as fuck. They don't even make nachos like that no more.
Right.
Right, Miss Boosie?
Yeah.
Because
They don't even taste.
you
like
could
that no
ask
more.
Keisha. All I wanted was Frosted Flakes. I don't care about
Right.
nobody else making whatever they make.
Right.
If it ain't Frosted Flakes, I don't want it.
Right. Yay. That's the thing.
Right, Deborah?
You want to take away the way it used to be, but you want us to pay exuberant
Hey, boy, go
amounts
check that
for
dryer.
it, you know? Come on, man. Y'all want us to pay exuberant amounts for tasteless
Right.
shit. I ain't gonna lie, the old still taste the same, you know. Well, I don't know now because I haven't had O's in over a year, so
General
Yeah.
Mills didn't fuck with their cereal
Yeah.
too much. But they stopped making a lot of them.
yeah, they did.
That's like,
Did Post mess with their cereal?
who really ate
I don't
Post
know.
cereal?
I've never really had Post.
The only Post cereal I used to eat was the Bell.
Oh.
Can't get enough of Super Golden Crisp.
Ugh, you heard that?
Yeah, they like
Oh, the
Smacks.
Golden Crisp, yeah, I ate those. And
I
what
think
was
they
it?
better
Pops.
than
I used to like
Smacks.
Pops.
Smack Pops is Kellogg's.
Okay, Kellogg's. Okay, well, I
They,
like Pops.
Kellogg's fucked off when they changed
Really?
they fucking. I don't want no Pops. Do you
Do
know?
they sell King Vitamin and Kaboom in the store?
Is you shitting me?
Yeah, I'm not shitting you. I'm serious.
Bitch, I ain't seen Kaboom or King Vitamin since Hank was a pup.
I know that's what I'm saying. Man, I don't go in the cereal aisle, so. I
Matter
don't
of
know.
fact, I ain't seen that since we moved
They
out
do?
here.
Mm-hmm. See, I want Nanny to experience that. The King vitamins and the kabooms. I want him to experience
Right,
having,
Deborah.
the cereal I used to have with commodities, baby.
But Deborah, they like that because of their parents.
Yeah.
You know. Oh
he
well.
doesn't eat this. He has a nut allergy.
No.
Not an allergy.
No, it ain't that.
Sugar.
He doesn't like this. Oh, he didn't. He tried it once and he didn't like it.
But come to our house and eat.
Or, well, he doesn't like the way it look, or it doesn't do this. It doesn't crunch. It's so he won't eat it, bitch.
Put some milk in that King vitamin and kaboom. That shit gonna still be crunchy.
People, yeah, King Vitamin.
gonna
You
still
used to
be
have to
crunchy.
sit that bitch there in the microwave, damn near, with the milk.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I remember eating King vitamin and bust. It's like it bust my fucking mouth up because my mouth was because the King. It's like the King hat and it's all spiky and shit.
Right, Miss Boosie, they all fucking up a lot of shit for these kids. Right. I remember Lonzo used to eat corn. He used to eat broccoli.
Mushrooms.
He used to eat mushrooms. He used to eat onions. He used to eat asparagus.
You can't take the pig feet away from him.
He used to eat greens and cabbage. He don't even eat none of that now.
Yeah,
right.
She can't take pig feet away from him, though. She can't. So that little boy will cut you over some pig feet.
Yes, they do buy a lot of fast food. That's why I was telling Keisha, you talking about they get that from me. Well, they might get that shit from you, won't eat burgers and whatever, but when they was growing up, I cooked. Wasn't no fucking, we couldn't afford fast food like that.
Right.
Then we was raised at 4. So,
right.
And then.
I'm talking about how they would watch me eat those foods and stuff, and as they got older,
when it was just them 3 and they were still kind of young, yeah, we could do McDonald's, but the prices wasn't as high as they are now.
Really taking them out to eat more than just going to fast food restaurants.
Yeah, we would take them to restaurants as we went out to eat.
That's why them.
I cooked when they was growing up.
Get that, I don't see how.
That's like my oldest son. When I was cooking red beans, he wanted to cry. He said, "But I like white beans." Wait. He said, "When am I gonna cook white beans?" I said, "That's your favorite, huh?" He talking about, "Why would you say that?" I said, "I remember one time I was cooking a pot of beans and some little niglet went in my pot and it half the beans and added water to it." Who would do that? You, bitch, it was you.
Sure did.
That motherfucker went in my crock pot, ate half of the beans, literally. He was eating with my biggest spoon, and that spoon had a hold like maybe 3/4 of a cup, and he was just gulping it down out the spoon. And he said he didn't realize he ate that much.
It's some white beans, smoked sausage.
I could go some red beans with pickle meat. I want me some pickle meat.
No.
I don't want to have to pay these people what they want for pickle meat. Then it's not even the pickle meat we used to from New Orleans. Right. They want to just pickle a piece of meat and call it pickle meat. What the fuck? But pickle meat ain't the same no more.
I gotta get my shrimp out the freezer. I gotta make myself eat. I made me some.
Oh, you like pinto beans with pico? I don't like the pico in it. If I'm gonna cook me some pinto beans, I'm gonna throw some smoked meat up in there with some onions.
I never heard of that.
And that's how Solomons make their beans.
The pico?
Yeah. You don't remember?
I never had their beans.
You don't remember I had them beans and I said, what all these fucking tomatoes and shit in here for?
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I don't eat anybody beans. But
I love beans. I go anywhere. If they got beans and they look good, I'm going to try them. But just so happy.
Can't do it.
Yeah, I know what pico is.
She was talking to me probably.
But I don't.
Because I just never heard of it. Not with that until,
See, he was talking all that shit. Memory. He in there sleep, I bet you.
Probably.
Curtis.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Mm-hmm.
He said he been asleep all day.
What up,
That was
Janelle?
good, old chick.
Man, I love me some pinto beans with ham and onions. That's how my daddy used to make them. But I myself throw some garlic and cumin in there too. Love me some pinto beans. I just love beans too. I love me some pork and beans
So when
too.
are you gonna make white beans?
Pork and beans is white beans. I wanted to make some beanie weenies.
Don't you ever say that. Don't you ever say that, because I will eat a fucking white bean so fast it will spin your head. But I will not eat a damn pork and bean. Fuck no. No ma'am.
No, I don't necessarily
No.
need the cornbread, but I like the cornbread. I want to make me some New Orleans Project beanie weenies. And look,
Garlic and cumin, Lord. Nature's best seasoning
right, Miss Boosie?
veggies ever.
And New Orleans fucking beanie weenies ain't no struggle meal, y'all. That's like the meal they make when they get these stamps.
Right.
Because our beanie weenies got 3 meats in them. I would go into detail, but I won't.
Not the struggle meal beanie weenie, huh? Got 3 meats in it.
You ain't hear what I just said?
Oh.
Fucking New Orleans ghetto beanie weenies was the beanie weenies you made when you got your stamps.
Hell yeah. So I don't like that shit. Fuck.
Yeah, I keep cumin too. What you said?
Says I don't like that shit.
What, beanie
They used to
weenies?
make me eat that.
Beanie weenies?
Yeah. So I learned how to make myself those. It was a beautiful thing. That's how I used to eat something.
Oh, ain't no problem. Y'all good? I'm only on here this low because my blanket
You
ain't
good,
dry.
Janelle chick?
And man, I am telling you, no. Fuck, you fuck around with New Orleans struggle beanie weenie, you only got one hot dog in that bitch.
Yeah, I can see it.
And somebody brought that bitch home from school.
What? The hot dog?
Yeah.
I thank God none of that happened
Oh,
over
wow,
here. But that heat was so unbearable. My baby had to do my home. I just could not do it. That heat just, I couldn't get cold.
Because you was a punk.
You can say what you want. That heat had my head hurting, my body already hurting. Mm-mm. Damn.
Wow. And you know what, me and Keisha was talking about that shit today. I remember the May flood in 1994. And it flooded so much to where if you had on pants, you had to roll them holes up.
Yep.
And if you treasured your tennis shoes, you picked them up and carried them.
Yes. But I didn't do all that in the flood.
I didn't do all that either.
Home.
I was playing in the water.
I didn't do that, you know.
I didn't intentionally play in the water.
Tell us you can get Indian fight playing in that water.
You could.
Even dirty kids and stuff. No,
but you know, when that flood hit, it came up on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, how you gonna get home if you gotta walk home?
Yeah, you still walked in the water, but you know, I already got off that shit. I didn't want to play in that.
You know how far my bus stop was from St. Claude? I had to walk all the way from Popeyes all the way to the Riverwalk to get my bus.
Yeah. Yeah, you walked away.
Right.
Don't talk about when we had them fake ass fur coats. And that shit got rained on. Oh God, dude.
I remember when I was like 9 and my mama convinced me to get, I wanted the coat, but
I
it
thought I
was kind of
Savannah,
rough.
bitch. Sweet
I
Daddy
had
Williams, old lady. I thought I was Savannah with my fake fur.
I had a fake fur too, but you know, after a while, it was just cotton, you know, and I was like, I don't want this. My mom was like, the fucking leather on the pockets and shit was starting to peel and crack. I was like, I don't want this coat no more.
Right.
I was like, well, you know, you gotta wait till next year.
Damn.
You know what? I ain't even gonna wear no coat no more. I'm gonna just go to school. Y'all drop us off. I'll just run in the building. Y'all pick us up. I'll just run to the car. I don't want this coat no more.
Oh man. You a mean little motherfucker.
I wasn't mean. It's just look.
You wanted what you wanted.
I was already being ribbed because you convinced me. Yeah, that's nice, and it really wasn't.
Parents do that to each other.
Right.
And that shit just don't stop. It still goes on. It still goes on to this day. Even with this generation, they do their kids that shit too.
You know, you already convinced me to get this old
show them damn
fake ass fur rug shit.
Right.
And gonna be, oh, that is so nice. I go to school, I get ribbed like a motherfucker, but I'm mean as fuck, so they don't really won't rib me.
Right.
But you know.
And these Sherman, they super ribbers, you know. They super
right.
ribbers.
Lonzo 7 and cut the fuck out you.
Man, that little boy could rib with the best of them. That little boy, oh man. He told her little pancake Kevin is. I'm like, what? Man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like we was talking about that today. You know, Alonzo, he's getting to the age where, well, he's already been like this, but now he's getting to the age that he don't care. And that's why I be wanting him over here, because they don't teach him nothing about compassion and humanity and other shit like that. They teach them.
You have to have it to teach it.
Right. But he's getting to the point that he be mad because, you know, everything we give him, his mama knock it. Right. And he be like, that's wrong. She told me don't do this, don't do that because it was gay, and everything is gay to her. And I'm like, but yet you put him in skinny jeans.
Right. The jeans, the better for my value.
But something about his education, he's gay. Right. If he's a boy that wants to write stories in a notebook, he's gay.
Right.
So he was saying the other day how, like, you know, it don't matter to me because all she gonna do is with me anyway. So he's really being desensitized now.
Right.
And I don't want him to be on that pipeline, you know, from the school to the jailhouse. So
no, his dad is. His dad is my cousin.
What? No, she's not related to us. And she likes to keep him in what she thinks is fashion. And
he barely can walk in some of them jeans she be bringing.
Sometimes he be in skinny jeans. Soon as he hit the door, he don't even get to my room. He peeling them off him.
Now the clothes, if y'all watched my Temu haul when I bought Alonzo those clothes, she said he said she don't let him wear it. And I don't understand. Maybe, I don't know, maybe she don't let him wear it because it's too big, or maybe it don't have a name brand on it, you know, because she's so name brand conscious. And that is just the stupidest shit ever.
She do a lot of stupid shit that piss me off.
His daddy is my cousin.
We buy him clothes. She don't never send it back. She don't never let him wear it. And he said he get mad at with her fucking with his shit. I was like, because what can I tell him? She tried. That shit look like trash to me.
It look like
And when
trash
she come
period.
around here, she dressed like a fucking bum.
Right, that's what I don't understand. You trying to keep up with fashion, but you look like a bum when you dress up. You know, just I don't know.
And he's getting to the point. He like she always fucking with my shit, and he be mad. But like I told her, that medicine she gives him for his allergies is like a pill that they started out treating depression with. So you have to watch him. Motherfuckers don't never fucking want to hear nothing you have to say. And the only reason I found that out is because they gave it to me and I said, no, I will not. Every fucking pill or whatever they put out there and they say you, after a while, you're going to be mad or you're going to be disgruntled or whatever.
Right.
It always be me. Right, Deborah, that is
Right.
what it is.
Right, Janelle. You know, and that's how it be. You all dressed to the nines and shit, you hear me? But your grades fucking shit. His grades is good, you know, and he loved the clothes we buy him. You know, we get him Walmart clothes every now and again. We get him, you know,
But
the
look
name
here,
brand shit,
Deborah.
but
That
don't
ain't my
bother him.
fault.
That don't bother
That
him.
ain't my fault. You want to
Right.
know why? Because when she was leaving him here all that time, even from the time that he was an own baby, like the time she got sick, I told her, I say, I call her. I say, talk to your baby so he'll know your voice and shit, so he won't forget you and whatnot. And she wouldn't do it. Motherfucker, he knows she about to drop him off, even as a baby. He woke as fuck.
Right, he alert.
But if we go and bring him home, he would fucking play like he was asleep, so we
And do
wouldn't bring
that,
him
bro.
home. Because even from a baby, a few times she'll be like, oh, well, he's asleep, I'm not going to come get him. So even from a baby, he was like, oh. So he would play sleep. So she wouldn't come get him, or we wouldn't bring him to her. Even from a baby.
Remember how when we brought him home, he felt like we betrayed him?
Right.
He was screaming. That baby was screaming, trying to run down. He was walking. He was trying to run down the steps. Then he was screaming. He felt like he had just
That used to
betrayed
break
him.
my heart.
It did. It really did. Yeah, she don't let him wear them though. And like I say, I think maybe because it's too big for him right now, and he's gonna grow into them. But if y'all saw him in the video with Mel eating gumbo, that's one of the short sets, and he can wear that. So you know,
right, Janelle. I've always said that all you need is a good pair of shoes.
right? It don't matter if you wearing buck jump time fucking clothes. If you got a pair of fucking nice tennis with it, you good. You good.
And him and her, well, she don't give a fuck. But he used to be mad last year for real about going to school because he was like, my teacher always fucking with me. And I know why she was fucking with him, because they're sending him to school looking like a little drug dealer. He had to have on Jordans. He had to have on skinny jeans. He had to have on some kind of name brand t-shirt. Right. He had to have a chain on.
And she get him every pair of Jordans damn near that come out. He got to have them hot off the press. He don't need that shit, and he's growing fast. He's growing fast like a motherfucker. It's like, I swear, it look like every time he get a pair of Jordans, he get a growth spurt.
Said that shit. Why do they dress him like this? So, and you wondering why they fucking with him? She
Right.
told you why. Because of the way you dress him, bitch.
But he can't talk to him. He can't talk to him because they don't hear none of that. All they hear is he being a bitch. He being a punk, you know? Right. Right.
I believe in good shoes too, but I'm not about to pay $150 for no child, no pair of shoes.
Show him. Like I say, look like every time he get a pair of Jordans, he get a growth spurt and his little feet get big.
But that's the thing about his mama. She want his shoes to be exact.
Right.
So he can't put creases in them. So when he wear them shoes, he can't bend his feet in them.
No. Oh, don't talk about he get dirty. Oh no, he get dirty. He have a fit.
She got mad at me looking at me stupid because she came got him a couple of months ago and we was outside barbecuing and my hand was full of charcoal and he was about to fall into my grill, but I caught him. And I told her, and she was like, it's just a shirt. But I know how she is. I know
Right.
you just doing that to save face, so to speak.
Right.
Because both of them don't like him to get nothing dirty on his clothes. And on top of my charcoal stain on his shirt, he had Kool-Aid or something else on there.
Yeah.
They don't even have a children's palace here. They closed that down. Fuck no. That motherfucker walk around with Abercrombie and Finch t-shirts on. Fucking lacrosse shorts. Jordans.
Man, just you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say we ain't ever bought him name brand because we.
But when she sent him here, she sent him here in Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Yeah.
T-shirts where you can see his stomach, and a pair of old dirty Crocs.
Or something that we've had, you know.
Or something that we brought him last year.
Yeah.
Or she'll send him back on something that he done had at his house that we brought him for a month or a year. For months or years.
And I don't know why she do that. Is it because she think we're going to take him somewhere and we ain't got no clothes for him? Here?
No.
I don't understand why.
Because, bitch, remember he was little, he used to lose his clothes.
Yeah.
Then after a while, we told her you ain't got to send clothes because he got clothes.
Right.
And that she got to worm up her ass when we told her that.
Yeah, bitch, you ain't got to send clothes or shoes. He got all that stuff.
Fuck, he was living with us. What the fuck? You wasn't providing this shit for him.
Like
you would only give him undershirts, and you wouldn't fucking even buy him diapers. You wasn't doing nothing for this child. And you wonder why the fuck he is like he is with you? Fuck, I remember on some days we would give up Pampers from here to take him home.
Right.
And I don't know what the fuck, because he'll come back in a pamper that you know he should have been changed out of.
Right, and he said she told him the good life is always having name brand. Remember he was saying that dumb shit? My mommy say the good life is always having name brand, never having nothing less than name brand. You always gotta have you a pair of Jordans. You can't wear Walmart shoes. What the fuck is wrong with Walmart shoes, bitch? I'll wear them, bitch. Oh.
No, Janelle, we don't. We send him right back in whatever he took off. When he comes in, he take off his clothes and throw them wherever at. Now I done got him to pick it up, fold it, and put it right there so you can have it when you go home.
Yep.
I don't do that shit.
Only thing that changed on him when he leave with her is his underwear because he been took his bath and stuff like that. You gotta have on clean underwear and stuff. So that'd be the only thing that be changed is his underwear because he wears the same shit back. Bitch, you ain't about to keep taking our clothes and then don't bring them to us and then you can ask for your clothes back, but when we ask for our clothes back, it's a problem. It's a problem.
For what you don't let him wear them.
Right.
And he told us that. She don't let us wear my clothes. Let me wear my clothes over there. Bitch, you mean to tell me?
Because it's not name brand.
He can't play with that outside?
Right. She do that because it's not named.
Curtis.
Yeah.
And it's like she's trying to be better than her sisters. But, bitch, you got to get over that. You got to stop. That's just stupid.
Bitch, you always gonna do better than your sister. Your sister
Right.
got 3 kids. You got 1.
Right.
And that's the only reason she got 1, because she can afford to do what she want with 1.
I used to like
Man, I used to buy, you know them little jumpers and shit? They dry. I used to buy my baby them little jumpers and shit.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
But
It does.
you know them little Oshkosh jumpers? I used to buy him them little jumpers and shit. They wouldn't even want him wearing that. With his little sandals. I'm like, that's a baby. What the fuck? And it would be Oshkosh jumpers. And they still would have a problem with the shit.
Right. Do we still have his Nikes?
Which Nikes?
Them red, white, and blues. Do we still have that?
No, I got rid of them.
Oh, okay. Right, the child the only one getting hurt.
She don't care about that. She won't win.
And my thing is, this is not even a competition.
Right.
It's not a competition because, one, you his mama.
And that's why
We're basically the afterthought after you, bitch.
Keisha used to get mad with me and shit because I used to tell her, bro, we getting too deep in this shit. I said, I've been through this shit more than once, and we gonna be the only bitches getting, us and him are gonna be the only ones getting hurt by this. So
Right.
Keisha was like, you just saying that because that's my cousin baby and you don't like him and this, that, and the. I said, it don't have nothing to do with that. I've experienced this several times. And bitch, it hurts.
I don't know. I just don't want to leave him, babe. Because, babe, I'm going to be real. You might not see it like that, but, babe, once we leave him, he ain't really got nobody because them 2 motherfuckers ain't shit.
He ain't got us now. The bitch don't even want us to call him.
But he calls us. Even if he got a fuck, I know what you're saying. Even if he got a sneak, he calls us.
The only way she have him call, I have to bug her. Because she know if she keep ignoring me, bitch, I'ma be there. And she knows
Right.
that. And that's the only reason she still answers me like that. Cause she know I'ma be there, bitch. You think I don't know where you live. You fucked up when you threw Christmas at your house,
Hell
bitch.
yeah. We know where you live now.
And even if you didn't, my baby came over here, and the last few times he been coming over here. The first time he came here, the last time he told me what street he live on.
Right.
And I told him, if you don't know the house number, the
That
street
boy-
ain't no good.
Right.
When he came back this weekend, he told me the fucking house
Sure
number
did.
and the fucking street.
Sure did. He's learning it all. He said he to the point he ready to get her card and get him an Uber. I'm like, baby, don't do that. Don't do that shit. Don't do that. He said, well, Nanny, you can give me an Uber. He's like, but then again, I could always get my daddy to take me out the house and bring me over here. And he can, because my cousin be like, bro, you want to go over there? All right, I got you.
Ain't nothing happened at Christmas, but they've been living where they've been living for the past 2-3 years. And they never once told us where they lived.
Right.
Wait, no, they've been living there more than that because your uncle died, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. The only reason we know where they live is because her uncle was, he was getting near the end and he knew it. And he wanted to celebrate Christmas with his family. And that's how we found out where they live. And I don't like where they fucking live.
Hell no.
They live at the dead end in the cul-de-sac. And I can't even say a cul-de-sac because you turn in their street, they live at the dead end of it. And behind them is a fucking trailer park. And the trailer park is huge.
And you prefer him to be outside playing than over fucking here.
And they
Oh,
let
no
him,
damn
they
sick.
make him go outside and play by himself. And he's only 7. Do you fucking know what the fuck could happen to him, you stupid bitch?
Right. Yes, indeed.
What she said?
Talking about her brother. She experienced that with her 7-year-old nephew. Sad thing is, she won't be able to see him see 18. It is what it is. She went down in February. My brother's an asshole. I helped raise him from a baby, and he loves me dearly. And we were super close, but now we're broken up. Damn.
Right. Right. You know, his daddy be like, when Lonzo be like, I don't want to live with y'all, I want to live with my nanny. He's like, bitch, you can live with him now. It don't make me none,
That bitch
but
was
your
told-
mama.
Right. That bitch even told him, nigga, I want to live with your nanny too.
Excuse me.
People just evil. They're just fucking evil, man. And it's like every time we try to teach him values, you gotta be gay.
Right.
You gotta be gay to be compassionate. Oh God. You gotta be gay to.
But you know the
just,
thing that fucking pissed me
care about
off?
people feeling.
I taught him as
just
a little
everything,
baby,
you know.
please and thank you.
Right. Man,
They beat
yeah.
that out him. But you
Right.
want him walk around saying, yes, ma'am.
Right.
That shit don't make no sense. You don't want him to have manners, but you want him to answer you, yes, ma'am.
Right. Right.
Make that make sense to me.
Right.
That's like he was sitting
No, I
there.
asked my baby that he called me nanny. Don't call me Keisha. Just call me nanny.
And do you know his mama don't want him to call me Mel no more?
Right. That's stupid.
Because that's her nickname too. That's crazy. Bitch, you knew from day one when you brought your baby to my house. I picked him up and I said, hey, how you doing, Alonzo? I'm Mel. I told him that from day fucking one. Now you don't want him to call me that? Bitch.
I love that baby like he my own. When I tell you this little boy,
Right,
he
Deborah.
has issues about being there. Right. You know, he has issues when he has to leave. I have seen this child, we have seen this baby have a serious meltdown because he had to go home from having to leave here, you know, and it really hurt. It really hurt. But, you know, you can't let him see you cry because, you know, then it makes it worse for him. But, man, it's and don't talk about rain. He's scared of thunder. He's scared of thunder and lightning. And he like for somebody to hold him whenever.
Yeah.
You know, he's a kid.
Yeah,
You know, he's like, Nanny, please hold me. When you know, and I hold him. I rock my baby and I sing to him. You know, I tell him that thunder is just God talking to him, telling him he love him, you know, and it help him. But when he's there, he can't even show emotion that he's scared when he's there. He can't show that he's scared because they say, "Oh, stop being a punk, stop being a bitch." I hate that shit. I'm sorry, but just that really works on my.
Like, who the fuck live is this?
I'm sorry.
She go in there.
I'm sorry.
But that's what I was telling him the other day, because he was asking me. He said, "How did you get to do this, and how do you know that?" I said, "See, that's the difference between a real good life and the good life you living." I said, my parents took the time to make sure that they paid for my education because they knew they wasn't going to be fucking doing nothing with me other than that. So, and that's the truth. I can't even tell you, you know, especially after I passed the second or third grade, my parents didn't help me do homework. They didn't help me research nothing. They had the fucking encyclopedias over there. See, and that's what I was telling him. Your parents don't even let you think freely for yourself. And they're not even trying to teach you how to
Right.
think freely.
They want him to think like they think.
I said, my parents paid for me to go to school, and guess what? We went on vacation every year. Now, I prefer that good life than to be wasting money on name brands. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted a pair of Jordans, but I myself wasn't gonna pay no $100 and something for no Jordans. So why should I expect my parents to pay for me?
Right.
You know, that's some selfish motherfucking shit. I said, but I didn't buy Jordans, but I did buy me name brand shoes when I got money and I saved my money. I said, they taught me how to save my money. I said, all that money your nanny done gave you, you don't have to buy McDonald's with it. You don't have to buy. He was like, but yeah, but you don't know what she'll be trying to feed me. I'm like, what?
You remember the meatloaf? You remember
And he
what
was
said
like,
about the meatloaf?
Parrain, she don't cook good like y'all. He said, she be trying, but she ain't got it.
He said,
I
my
was
mama
like,
made
wow.
meatloaf. I said, she make the best meatloaf. He said, no, Nanny. I said, my mama made meatloaf. Oh, Lord. Right.
Yeah.
I've never had my first pair
Right,
of Jordans,
Janelle.
but I ain't planning on
But
getting
I ain't
them.
gonna lie though, Janelle. If my foot was at least 2 sizes smaller or just one size
Or at least
smaller,
my size.
I ain't gonna lie. That'll be what's in my closet. But I have to pay $225 for a pair of Jordans. And that's what pissed me off about Jordans. Because sometimes I can fit in a 7.5, but sometimes I can't.
I can
And
still wear kids Jordans if I
and
want
it's and if I get a 7.5, that put my Jordans down to 150 to 180. And I still don't want to pay no 180 for no pair of Jordans.
Yeah, I think if her feet was my size, she'd probably have her pair of Jordans every 3 months.
If my feet was your size, all my shoes would be Jordans.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't, because your feet so fat you gotta buy them big.
No, I don't. Look, have you seen my feet lately? Since I've lost the weight?
Lately. What size is your G Nikes?
They're 6.
The ones I brought you.
They're 6.
I brought you a 7.
No. Go get my G Nikes, man. That's a 6 youth. Right.
Right, Deborah.
Right. My damn
Right.
G Nikes is a 6 youth, baby girl. Gone.
And he be like,
And that's why they so big, because they're 6 youth, because my feet fat.
he be wanting to he just be wanting us to cook and spend time with him when he come here. He don't even be, we go places and shit.
6 youth.
But
Thank you.
sometimes when we go places with him, he be mad. Because he be like, I don't really want to walk in. I don't really want to leave the house. Let's just go get what we going to get and go back home. I be like,
yeah, he's what they call that?
introvert.
Like me. Yeah, he's an introvert. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I can't do that. Because that's part of what I stock. Because when it came to shit like that, my sister didn't care, but I was being abused. My sister didn't give a fuck. Long as there was pretty shoes to her, she'll wear them. She ain't give a fuck. But I wasn't like that. Even though I went to Catholic school, and the little bitches I was going to school with was privileged. And I wasn't. Like, I was going home and cook because I had no choice. These motherfuckers did not go home and cook. And for me not to be able to have the same shit that you gave my brother, I felt that was a slap in the face. And that's why I started charging my parents for the shit I was doing. Because it's obvious the only way I'm going to be able to get this shit is if I save my own fucking money.
And I don't understand that because you look so much like both of them.
Right, I do.
That's fuck. I would have fucking pictured you to be the favorite because you look so much like both of them.
I was my
You
daddy's
look more like
favorite,
your mama,
but
and
my mama
you don't
never.
look like your
My
daddy.
mama had her son and she didn't want no more.
Okay.
She had her son, she ain't want no more. But she had no choice but to have me because my daddy explained it to
You
me.
put the
Like my daddy said, he told me, he said, I had my son. I was like, yeah, I got my son. We don't really need to have no more children. But as he was doing that, my mother took over my brother. Like his godparents, okay, I'm gonna explain it to
all right,
you.
baby. You count when we
His godparents are both people of her choosing.
Yeah,
Okay?
You good?
But my godparents,
We good,
my
baby?
godfather was my daddy's best friend and one of my mama friends. And my sister, she picked both of her godparents too. See, I'm gonna say that even though
Keep on.
huh?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Your godparents, even though they want what?
And my daddy used to always bring me by my parent. And my parent lived in Lafayette. But every time we was in the country together, we would go by my parent house. I knew my parent. I knew my godmother too, but I just look. She was close with my mama when when we were younger. You know, matter of fact, you know that picture with me with that blue dress and the lace.
Mm-hmm.
My godmother made that dress.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, you know they were closer when I was younger, but they just kind of dropped off and. I knew who she was, but you know, I ain't never really spent time with her till I was 10.
Yeah.
And then I started spending some time with her then, but that flew apart too. So, you know, fuck it. I still talk to her every now and then. Fuck, I don't even know if she's still alive. I'm gonna have to call her.
Yeah.
I ain't talked to my godmother in so many years.
Well, my godmother ain't.
And you wanna know some shit? Even my godmother, and I think that's why her and my mama fell out. Because my godmother told me, she said, yeah, she always fucking babied that fucking little boy. He was always so special. He had to have things and y'all, and that's why and that she stopped there. So I knew what that meant.
Yeah.
And she told me that when I was an adult. And the reason I'm like I am with shoes is because shoes and socks. My mama used to play me. She gonna bring me to fucking Payless, bring my brother to Shoe Town and fucking Foot Locker. And it was her. It was her. It was not my daddy. It was fucking her. Because when I was in the 6th grade, I was going to the 6th grade. And that's when felines were popular. They brought my brother a pair of the Run DMC fucking Adidas. Y'all remember the ones, the Run CMDs? They brought him a pair of them. So they buy his shoes. My daddy brought his shoes. He gonna go bring me and my sister to Payless. Bitch, I'm fucking 11. You think I don't know what the fuck going on here?
Right.
No, not the Shell Tools. Matter of fact, I'm wrong. It ain't even the Adidas. They brought them Felines. You remember the Felines was popular? It was the ones that looked like the Adidas, you know, with the smooth and his was blue. His was blue with no, his soul was blue too. His was blue except for the feline sign and the word feline on his. And my daddy took us to Payless, and I'm like, Who the fuck they think they playing around here?
Who the fuck want this?
I'm like, you just went to Foot Locker for this motherfucker. And you gonna walk me and my sister down the way around the corner and bring us to Payless. She didn't care. We got in Payless. I tried on every goddamn shoe. I don't like none of them. They all hurt my feet. You can't prove it.
Right.
So my daddy was like, you know what, fuck this bullshit. What you want, baby? And I told him I want some shoes like him. So my daddy took me back to Foot Locker. He let me pick out what shoes I wanted, and I got me some white Felines. White Feline Classics. We got home with them Felines for me. Oh, my mama could have fucking cut me. And see, that's what she had a beef with. She wanted me and my sister to be treated how she wanted us to be treated. But my daddy always treated us like his princesses. And that was her beef.
Yeah.
No word of lie. My daddy, he told me, we sat down, we had some conversations and shit. Because, me and my daddy used to beef after I hit puberty, I really did. Me and my daddy used to beef like a motherfucker. But he used to sit down, we would still have conversation on my good days and shit. And he was like, I don't whip y'all, I don't beat y'all or none of that shit because I don't want no man touching y'all like that. So I'm not going to beat y'all like that and make y'all think this is the thing.
Right.
And that's another thing. Then like my daddy, like when he could like literally get us away from my mama, me, my sister, and my daddy, we would go on dates. Then when my sister got to be too mouthy, we'll just leave her home. What?
What you said? What she got to be too mouthy?
Yeah, she was a little snitch. She used to tell everything. Right. So we would leave her home or your mama, you want to go by your mama? Yes, my daddy has dropped her off at my grandma's house and me and my daddy went out.
That's what I was trying to do with them, take them places, have Mother Sunday, Right, right. She did. She really did. I loved her daddy. I love both her parents.
Right. Right. My dad was. And that's like I was talking to my Uncle Chuck, and I was like, it took me realizing that my mama used to fuck over us, but she'll say do it in the name of my daddy. She was a better liar. Because like I was saying, every Aquarius I know, they are liars. All Aquarius I know, they are fucking liars. They'll scam you if they can. And I say, I never realized how much my mama was lying to me because she would blame it on other people. And he started laughing. I was like, okay, bitch. So you knew. No, it wasn't no effect. My mama only wanted a son, and when he came first, she was happy.
Well, why did she have y'all to?
Because my daddy told her, you took my son, you're going to have to give me something. I need a child too.
Well, what the third one came in?
She was sick, he was drunk. That's how it happened.
She was sick, he was drunk.
All right then, bitch. I'm gonna see when my sister come in alive. I'm gonna see if she could tell, if I could get her to tell you the story we all know about her birth.
They told y'all?
Yes, that's why I used to always fuck with her. You really look like our auntie. You her child. You adopted.
Oh,
And I'm like, I'm just 2 years older than you, and not even really 2 years older than you.
I
And you
never
believe
wanted to
that
know the
shit?
story about mine, but found out that I was conceived in the pantry of my grandma's kitchen.
Fuck no. My mama's story about why my sister was here was that she was sick and my daddy was horny. That's the story. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess. Did we really need to know that? Right, she was on antibiotics, and antibiotics make the pill less effective. But if you want to go so far as to tell the church fuck you and take fucking the pill, why didn't y'all use condoms?
Tell the church, fuck you. Oh, because they didn't believe in that birth control.
That's why that's a beef I have with organized religion. The Catholic Church do not want you to use birth control.
So they want you to have all them damn kids?
Yes, they believe be fruitful and multiply. And the only form of birth control you can use is the rhythm method. When you track your period and fucking fuck on your
that's what they call the rhythm method?
Yeah, that's the rhythm method. Wow. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that's what they called it.
Yeah, the rhythm method. That's the only form of birth control the Catholic Church.
Right.
Right. I even got an Uncle Junebug. And yeah, my sister, she was the oops baby. They were only planned on having two. And my mama, from my understanding, didn't want two. But my daddy was like, this is your son, like, you doing some fucked up shit with Junior there.
Thank God for your dad.
All right, thank God for my daddy.
Thank God for your dad.
Because that's like I was telling Keisha the other day. I was sitting down and I was thinking, I was like, my brother had a football career from the time that we was in elementary school, and when he got to high school, he just stopped. I said, but to tell you the truth, I think I've only seen him ever play one football game. What the fuck was they doing with us? My mama would drop us off at our grandma. That's what she was doing with us. And that's fucked up. Like, our big brother, you bring him to these practices, you watch him play football, you go to these games. Why the fuck do you separate us? Damn, that little fucking dick nose bitch snuck up out you.
You call him boy dick nose.
Be real with yourself.
Gerard Dipper, you know.
And I was just like, when I really realized a lot of shit, I had some rage for a minute. And because now I'm not gonna say she didn't love us. Maybe she, I guess, I don't know, because she was a kind artist. She really was.
Didn't know how to love you?
Didn't choose to love us. Because she would write these beautiful little notes and letters and put them in our lunch boxes, or put it with our money for the week on Monday and shit like that. But as far as her physically being like, I love y'all, that shit didn't happen.
I had a lovely note, which wasn't a note. When you walking out the door, have a good day, make good choices, love you. That's it.
Bitch, do you know sometimes we would go to school in the morning?
That was just my grandma. That was just.
And my mama would still be asleep. My mama would be in the bed literally, and we catching the bus to go to school. And that was elementary school. That wasn't high school. That was elementary school. And we wasn't going to catch no school bus. We was catching the fucking city bus cross town.
Right. Right, Miss Lucy.
Like I told you, my mom only wanted her boy. Then when she got the girl, but it was still a boy, you know, what the fuck she gonna do?
At that point, what could you do?
What was she gonna do? My mama said it got to the point that she stopped buying me tights because she knew I was always gonna come home with them ripped up, fucked up. And that's as a little child. God damn, he growing that
Right.
way.
They do or they don't.
No, look, I loved my
My grandma and
grandma.
my auntie that passed. Yeah.
I
they
loved
did.
my grandma because that's who my mama would throw me off on. Because even though I favor my mama and my daddy, see these eyes? I got them from my grandma. So when people would look at my mama and then they look at my daddy and they'll be like, y'all adopted that child. No, no, we didn't. This is our child. And my mama got tired of that shit. So she would put me off on my grandma. Because for one, she an old black woman, they ain't about to question her like that.
Right.
So she put me off on my grandma. And I spent a lot of time with my grandma. Like, you know why I didn't want to go to school? Because I was with my grandma. And once I was basically Alonzo.
Yep.
I was basically Alonzo. I used to be with my grandmother so much to where I didn't want to be home. And then when I started going to school, I couldn't be with my grandma like that because she didn't have the time. Because at that time, that was around the time that she adopted my cousin when I was 3. And once she adopted my cousin, and my grandma didn't have the time for me like that no more, my mama put me in nursery school. But me and my cousin would still be around each other and together because our birthday is basically the same. But I don't know. I don't know what they fell out about, but they put me in school. But every time I had the chance, that's where I wanted to be at, my grandma's house. And and it hurt my feelings when my grandma talked bullshit about my daddy. So I didn't fuck with her for a while. But in her defense, I was a teenager then. And that's when she told me she never did like my daddy. She said a few more things, but I'm going to just leave it at that. And I was like, how can you not like my daddy? He made me. I am part of him. So if you don't like him, what's that saying about me? Especially since I got his fucking nose smack center in my face.
Yes.
You know? So that kind of put a rift between me and my grandma for a bit, but not like that. I was still the only motherfucker going to spend the night at her house in high school. But in my defense, it was convenient to me. And the reason it was convenient was my grandma lived 6 blocks away from my school. So I wouldn't have to wake up at fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning to get ready for school. I could wake up at 7:30 and be to school on time. But when I lived by my mama and I slept by my mama, we had to catch that 6:55 bus no matter what to be at school on time. Then I started testing my boundaries and shit. Well, if I catch the 7:30 bus, I should get to school on time. I got down to where if I caught the 7:55 bus and we ain't have and it ran right, I could get to school before the bell ring.
Yes, you did. All right, Miss Boosie. I know I love them too. I'm just over here just melting in them. Good night, Chick.
Right,
Thank you
Miss
for coming
Boosie.
in. Take care, be blessed.
I won't say
and
good
stay
night
safe
too.
out there, Chick. You know.
I want to say good what? My covers?
Mm-hmm.
Well, but still, that's not why. I don't like my children being out this time of night.
Right.
And I like to wait till they get home
And then go to sleep.
and then go to sleep. But being as though
Yeah.
what? Right, I gotta roll in the morning too, so
Right.
5
And
hours
it's
of
4
sleep.
o'clock.
I probably come home and take a nap though.
Yeah.
Good night, Miss Boosie. And yeah, I don't like my sons being out in the street this time of night
Mm-mm.
because yeah, the street is less crowded and whatever, but they're
it's
still
out
black young men.
there. Right.
And then Curtis, yo, I don't want Robert Curtis no more. He's talking about I learned all this by myself, and I'm like, you shouldn't even be bragging about this, son. You need to be in somebody's defensive driving class
Right.
because, Lord Jesus, I was not in the vehicle with him. I was following him, and that motherfucker damn near sideswiped the pickup truck, and I'm driving now. But I'm like, oh Lord, I'm like, no, bitch, you driving.
I'm not even trying to think about that.
Right, they do. And he still drive 2 lanes. He tried to tell me he don't, but he ride with his brother so much. My oldest son pulled me to the side. He was like, that motherfucker lying. I say, he lying? He said he's still riding 2 lanes. I don't know what the fuck he be thinking. Oh, excuse my language. I was like, but you always won't get in the car with him.
He curse like that?
I told you he curses.
He don't be cursing around me. That's what
When
I'm
it's
saying.
something he's passionate about, that motherfucker let loose. It be woohoo and let it drip. That motherfucker let loose. When it's something that he's passionate about or something that really fucking touch him or get to him, you be like, hey, bro, you know who you're talking to. I have to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it's something that scares him,
Yeah.
I be like, you know who you're talking to, right?
I've heard him curse once or twice, but he don't really curse like that around me. That's what I'm saying.
That's why you
like
got to
when
be
something that scared him. Yeah, yeah,
You got to be in the cut.
yeah.
Oh Lord, I used to hide outside their room, and boy, all 3 of them motherfuckers be going at it. Curtis never could curse.
No,
He never could.
no. They still can't curse.
I can't believe that bitch gonna tell my son how much am I willing to pay for my medicine.
They're always trying to get her to come up and
And it was free though.
right. She was trying
My
to
medicine cost
money,
me nothing. How the fuck you gonna say how much am I willing to pay
I
for
was
it?
trying to get paid.
I'm willing to pay my dick up your ass, bitch. Give me my motherfucking medicine.
Wow.
Bruh, you work at one of the worst fucking COPCs. And,
Yes.
right, but you work at one of the worst community clinics.
Yeah.
And you trying to rob people, bitch?
Yep. I'd report that bitch. I don't like to see people lose their situations, but that right there, oh yeah, I'd have reported her ass.
And bitch, I didn't get up out my bed early in the morning for nothing. Bitch, you ain't gonna play me.
Right.
And you wanna know what's some fucked up shit? I got the shit, but I don't want to take it because this 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 the shit that smell like eggs, and
And
it
I
just
don't
make me
know.
want to throw up.
Right, and I haven't ate eggs in a while. But something going on with my stomach so bad that when
Shit,
I belch, I taste eggs. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I kid you not. I when I was sick around that time and I started, in
You
between
used to
getting
belch
better,
eggs too.
when I was getting better and whatever, because bitch, I was eating eggs.
Well, I was
I make me some egg and rice. I really like it
sound
with
good.
some onions in it
Egg
too.
and rice sounds so good. I'm
Right.
hungry, bitch. I'm just hungry.
I don't think I'm gonna have to cook rice to do that. And you know the best rice to do is old
Yeah,
rice.
or yes, man. Shit, you might as well just go ahead and make some
I have to get
Chinese rice.
my meds, but I'll wait till Saturday because I don't think the streets will be cleared up.
Right. Yeah, you need to be careful out there, Janelle, for real.
Man, see, he went and got me. No, Mel, don't give in to the temptations because you know them bitches always trying to bring you down. Bruh,
She need to. She really do. She really do. My grandma used to make that with living. I never knew that's what she did that shit with. It used to be so good
stop.
till she told me.
You know there's a difference between dirty rice and rice dressing, right?
I know.
Well, why would you be upset that it's made with fucking liver?
Because I always thought it was ground beef.
Do you know the history about dirty rice?
No.
That's why you say that. My daddy, whenever my daddy made dirty rice, it was always with innards. It would be gizzards, it would be livers, and he would use the hearts.
Man, when I heard her tell my nanny what kind of fucking liver that was she put in there, I stopped eating my grandma dirty rice.
Fuck no.
And it used to be so fucking good, but bitch, when she told her
Oh,
that,
okay. You want the history of dirty
yeah, I would like
rice?
some history too.
Okay. You know, back in the G in slavery, they did not offer the slaves the good pieces of meats, the good cuts.
Okay, knew
So
that.
they, when the slaves made dirty rice, they would use the trash, so to speak, from the chicken, which is the innards. What they would do was they would cook it up, and then they would cut it up, and then they would cook it with rice. Hence, they use the dirty pieces of the chicken.
Oh, okay.
Now, there is rice dressing, but that's made with ground beef or ground pork. It's made with meat. Dirty rice is meant to be made with the innards.
Oh yeah, I understand that, but my dirty rice is made with meat, so I guess
Because you make Xandaran dirty rice.
I make motherfucking homemade. Didn't you ever
You're
see me?
not
I did a
making
video of
dirty
making
rice. You're
homemade
making
rice.
rice dressing.
Well, call it what you call it. Call it what you
Because
call
when
it.
my
Baby, I
daddy
can't do that.
did fucking dirty rice, when he really got down in the kitchen and did dirty rice, he only used the liver, the gizzards, and the hearts of chicken. The only reason he would use ground beef is because my mama and them was sedity motherfuckers. And that's the
I don't
truth.
say proper. I don't say proper.
My grandma couldn't wait to get from the country. She told me she always used to tell me that. She would be mad because of some of the food that I used to eat because of my daddy. And she'd be like, why you eating that old fucking country shit? Why you eating that? That's slave food.
Oh, Negro spiritual.
My grandmother didn't even eat turkey necks.
No, I did that. I did.
She didn't even eat oxtails.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do pig feed and all that.
She didn't even
and
use to
shit.
eat
I
beef
ate pickle meat,
steaks.
but I ain't eat all that.
You know them 7 steaks that you could always buy
Mhm.
at the corner store?
Mhm.
She didn't even eat that.
What?
You know, when my grandma would fucking do pickle meat, you know the pickle meat we like with the rib tips.
Yes, man.
She used pork butt fucking pickle meat.
Really?
Yes.
What?
She used to send me to the corner store. Go to Mr. Larry and give me a slab of pickle meat. She didn't want the fucking rib tips. She wanted the pork butt fucking pickled meat.
Yeah.
And that's why her
I
food
guess
was
it probably
always...
tastes better to her.
No, it didn't. My grandma hated the country. I don't know why and where it happened that, but my grandma ain't come out the country till her 30s.
Mm.
So something had to happen that pissed her off enough that she did not like the country. My grandma would look at why you eat them pig feet, why you eat turkey necks, why you eating oxtails. Oh Lord, your dad ain't cooking none of that shit. Oh Lord, don't tell me when I asked my grandma, could she teach me how to cook fucking chitlins? Oh my God, I just say, you know what? You ain't got to talk to me like that. I understand. Right.
You went off like that.
Yes.
Bitch, I smack.
She wasn't no cusser, but her words could cut just as deep.
Yes, indeed. Them words cut long, short, deep, and wide.
And she told me she hated everything about the fucking country. She said she couldn't wait to get the fuck away from the country. And she ain't won't have nothing else to do with no fucking country. I was like,
Damn.
okay. But I'm going to tell you why I do. Because her parents shifted her. My grandmother is the oldest daughter. But when my grandparents died, they willed all their shit to the youngest daughter. But she knew they was going to do that because I guess they told her. And she left and they never go back. You know, my people out there got something like 40 acres in the fucking country. And my grandma was like, well, you know what? If you're not giving it to me, I'm not working another fucking day on it. And she left.
Damn.
Right. And fuck it. It is what it is. Now at this time, y'all, I've been on here 4 hours. I'm gonna say good night to y'all for real.
Damn.
I'm gonna just wait for my sons. I'm gonna go chill and wait for my sons to get home before I go to bed. And thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being an attentive audience. Even though we didn't get much dialect going on, I'm the only one talking. It's all good, though.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I feel y'all talk. Thank y'all for the conversation. And I want y'all to have
Good
a
night,
good
y'all.
night. Yes, it was nice. Y'all be safe. Be careful out there. With the weather out here, that heat could take you out in a minute.
Yes.
So be careful. And don't leave no kids and animals in the car. Don't be like, I'm going to just run up in here. Good night, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Stay safe. All right, Miss Boosie. Good night. Hopefully,
Good night, y'all.
maybe. Good night, Deborah. Good night, Janelle. Thank y'all. Hopefully, depending on how I feel, we might like do it on a walk in a fat woman's shoes.
Yes.
But then again, Keisha is not feeling it. Cause she's her stomach is fucking her off. So we gonna see how that goes. And until next time, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe. Y'all have y'all a good old day out there and enjoy y'all weekend. Peace. And
Good
I'm
night,
out.
y'all.
And look at that. I'm going to stop it before that egg catch y'all ass. Good night.